Main Scenario 2 is now unlocked. Creating the Main Scenario 2 Demon King's Ruins. Confirming your priority for the Main Scenario 2. You have been summoned to Demon King's Ruins. What is this about? Main Scenario 2. Out of nowhere. Someone else unlocked the scenario. Was I summoned because of the priority? Who the hell are you? Where did he pop up from? The Black Spy Guild. Considering the root of the seal, it's not strange for them to have found it faster than me. Look at his mask. Azura. My divine relic. Everyone get ready to fight. Give me back my divine relic. Somebody save me. Where the hell did Azura suddenly appear from? Demon King's Ruins, the Araman Guild probably hired these guys. Even if I don't assume that much, I don't like the way they tried to attack me as soon as they saw me. I asked Master Sharon to let me know when the main scenario appears. So why didn't he tell me? This is weird. In Main Scenario 1, I told the Emperor to tell me the truth. But the Emperor hasn't even realized it yet, so how has Scenario 2 already started? Did I mess up the scenario? Then this might not be the scenario I expected. On top of that, it's called Demon King's Ruins. Main Scenario 2, Rise of the Demon King and the Order of Decaying Knights, Grade, Main Scenario. Once, when the central continent was at the peak of its crisis, the Demon King descended upon it, destroying a kingdom and killing countless people with his appearance alone. The Demon King was torn apart and sealed by a powerful apostle of God. However, it was merely sealed, not killed. The Demon King's fragments are scattered across the continent, but his empty body is enough to wreak havoc across the continent. And for some reason, the Order of Decaying Knights have set their sights on the Demon King's empty body. The whereabouts of 3 of the Demon King's fragments are unknown. They might have already fallen into their hands. In such a situation, we cannot afford to lose the empty body of the Demon King as well. Explore the Demon King's Ruins, and secure the Demon King's empty body before the Order of Decaying Knights does. Objective: explore the Demon King's Ruins and stop the Order of Decaying Knights. Time limit: find the Demon King's body before the Order of Decaying Knights does. Restrictions: users over level 200 and under level 300. You have been confirmed to be a God class. You are allowed to proceed. Reward: Hall of Fame entry, reveal of the Decaying Knights home base, massive EXP, skill level up of your choice, pick item of rank of your choice. Upon individual failure, death, disqualification from Main Scenario 2. Upon overall failure of Main Scenario, resurrection of Demon King, lifting of the seal by the Decaying Knight Order. This place smells like me. Really? Yeah. It smells just like a fragment. Great. Let's go search for it then. It's a labyrinth. This wall is indestructible. Are we stuck here? What the entrance disappeared. This isn't the time to be standing idly. Let's head inside first. A demon? Demon who lost his master. That guy is the same race as you. You're okay, right? He's not the same race as me. Devils and demons are 2 different races. Devils are technically gods. I see. In idea, demons and devils are different, huh? Does that mean a devil will come out of the egg I received from the sky god? First, I gotta focus on this monster. Kayak. Kiik. The difficulty level isn't that high. You are remarkable as ever. Let's get going now. The labyrinth's changing. Going in one direction will be pointless. Another demon. 5 of them. Looks like different demons have different abilities. Makes sense. All humans aren't the same. It's probably the same for demons. Monsters forming a party. This is fun. Penetration hit, moon sword falling slash. Amputation. Kyerera. Explosive shuriken. Burning hell. Thana's buffs are beyond my imagination, though not as much as Libius's. The attacks dealt way more damage than usual. Probably because of your buffs, right, Thana? Thanks to you, we're done quite early. Thanks. Is that so? As I thought. Again the energy of decaying knights. I can sense stronger energy than the Knight of Pestilence I faced off before. This energy. This belongs to the descendant of the traitor. Who, can't believe he's already here. Amazing indeed. You have chanced upon the Order of Decaying Knights, the Slothful Knight Order. Slothful Knight Order. I'm running low on MP. This might be a little risky. What a hassle. Seriously. Wasting our time in this place like this is such a bother. Wasting time. A bother? Are those guys running away right now? That's crazy. Definitely worthy of the name, slothful. Still, it's better to eliminate any risk factors in advance, right? Why are you here? Wow. Master. I finally found you. I heard that she's level 290 but. Haha, she's at least at hero grade. Betray. No way. All 5 of Lucifer's reinforcements are far superior to our guild members. The demons here seem to be more advanced than I thought. Yeah, seeing as you've had to try this hard. Still looks doable though. That's good for us. Let's find Azura now. I can get revenge on Azura and get some items too. After all, we already made a deal that I'd get all the items except the one Lucifer's boss wants. With that, I'll be able to get Father's support. Demon spotted. HM. That demon. A demon's using a mask. Plus, the energy and aura he's giving off are totally different. It's black. What's wrong? I can measure the combat ability of monsters, so I share that with the party to give them an idea of the level. Green means an easy catch, red means a bit of work, and black means way too strong. The difficulty level suddenly skyrocketed out of nowhere. I know, right? I have seen those movements. We can't win. Why are you? No. This place has a level limit of 300, so how did Libius get in when he's level 560? Who? I'm glad I came here on the Apostle's orders. HM. Apostle? He commanded me to protect the demon's body here. I honestly didn't want to come, but he told me that if I came here, I'd meet you, Master. Do you mean the apostle I saw when you were with me one time? Yeah. That apostle. Are there apostles other than him too? The apostle of sleep sent Libius over here. Did he send him here to screw me over? He sent you here just to guard the demon king's body. There's that too, but he also said you might have a hard time, or even die here, so I came here. I won't let you die at any cost, master. Does that mean the demons here are very strong? Or are there powerful opponents in the slothful night order? Let's kill them first and leave. Whoa. Great. Libius, how many more times can you use the skill just now that puts them to sleep? 2 more times. Can you use it on anyone? Yeah. The apostle specially lifted the seal. He said I'd definitely need it if I came here. But he warned me to be careful, because it doesn't work sometimes. Really? Let's go for now. His powers are just like a devil, cough. Who? Fight. Amputation. Kayak. Crunch. How weird. We haven't encountered any demons so far. Maybe the slothful knights are getting rid of them. Is it a demon? Or slothful knights? No. There's no howls of a beast or clang of heavy armor. And there's no way the Black Spider Guild would roam around alone. What the hell is that? It seems like a monster, but it's holding a sword a user would use. Enemy. Fight. Also, he even has a sense of self. His movements somehow feel identical to mine. Penetration hit. Penetration hit. It's not as forceful, but it's the same skill as mine. Although it doesn't seem like he can use gravity meteor. He probably can't replicate a god-grade skill, right? The same should go for authority as well. Explosive shuriken. Whoa, this is kinda amazing. His intuition must be similar to mine, right? What you doing? Not gonna fight. Highly intelligent too. Without Libius's buff, it's dangerous. Black down. Black down. I got out of trouble this time by using the same skill to manipulate gravity in the opposite way, but what if he uses a skill that I can't counter? No point trying to dodge it with blink since he'll do the same. I'll just have to block the attacks. Attack. Cough. Verk. Hua, hua, hua. This was fun. Nocturne. What? Nocturne. You have been struck by a weakened Thananos's Nocturne. You will be silenced for 10 seconds. I can't believe he replicated a god-grade skill. He's even using Berserker's song. Moon Sword Falling Slash. I knew it. Dark Flame Flower. Ugh. Ho, his MP finally fell. No matter how weakened his indomitable will is, he still seems to have recovered more than 50%. And in my case, not only am I low on HP, but I have no time to recover as well. I may be stronger, but my stamina isn't in my favor. Well, not like this is anything new. I'll try recovering first. Sweet dreams. I will survive. Whoa. Whoa. Master. Did you see that? Looks like that demon's a believer too. No, he's not, you punk. Whoa. Whoa. Ah. That's the Demon King's fragment. The enemy has disappeared. The Nanosa's sleepwalking has been disarmed. As expected of my God and Master. I can't believe you're ready to sleep anywhere. I shall follow you as well, Master. Another dude like this guy. Is this place hell? I understand why the Apostle sent Libius now. Even if it's not level 560, there are monsters equivalent to it. Will my doppelganger have his buffs too in our next fight? Not to mention, the Demon King's fragment. The slothful Knight Order must have it. With this guy's buff and the Demon King's fragment, I won't have the upper hand in terms of strength anymore. This is going to be fun. That's? Whoa. It belongs to you, Master. Kill that guy. The gate just appeared out in the open. That's weird. Is this a trap? Seems so. Whoa. Packed full of walls again. I'd rather fight hundreds of monsters. What the heck is this? I'm sure that fake Libius already annihilated all of the monsters. They'll modify the quest soon. And for some reason, the Order of Decaying Knights have set their sights on the Demon King's empty body. The whereabouts of 3 of the Demon King's fragments are unknown. They might have already fallen into their hands. In such a situation, we cannot afford to lose the empty body of the Demon King as well. However, the Order of Decaying Knights was nowhere to be found during the exploration of the ruins. You found that a demon has possessed a fragment of the Demon King that should have been in possession of the Order of Decaying Knights. While their intentions on how to use it are unknown, they sure as hell won't be for the good of the continent. Eliminate those demons and stop the birth of the new Demon King. Objective: explore the Demon King's ruins and stop the birth of a new Demon King. Time limit: find the Demon King's body before the demons do. Restrictions: users over level 200 and under level 300. You have been confirmed to be a God class. You are allowed to proceed. Reward: Hall of Fame entry, reveal of the Decaying Knights home base, massive EXP, skill level up of your choice, pick item of rank of your choice. Upon individual's failure, death, disqualification from main scenario 2. Upon overall failure of main scenario, resurrection of the Demon King. A few details related to the Order of Decaying Knights just disappeared. How did that fake Libius demon get information about the Demon King's fragment? Ah, so damn long, the masked demon acted like he was born not too long ago. Was he hiding something too? Nah, that guy just doesn't have the brains for it to begin with. Did the other guy inherit his memories just because he's so bloody powerful? Libius. Can you take down the guy that looked just like you? Of course, I can. But. I'm reluctant to leave your side, but if you order me to, I'll eliminate him right now. Do you even know where they are? What? How would I know that? I mean, I can start looking now, can't I? The wall. There's no end to it. This is an indestructible wall. That guy struck first. What on earth is this place? Not enough. You're indeed right. Why did you send them upstairs? It's because I have a way to lead them to you. I know a shortcut they can't follow us into. A path that only you can open, Master. I will lead you there, so you can gain even more power. Take me there. As you wish, Master. Are you sure they can't follow us through that path? Of course. Without the Demon King's energy, it's not just that path, even getting out of that labyrinth won't be easy. Good. I'll kill them no matter what. Ah, this is getting on my nerves now. I want to help you too. Don't bully my master. It sounds so cute. I can't lose too. Don't bully my master. Hagagok. What's wrong, oh. Whoa. He punished the wall. Awesome. Whoa. Good job. Come to think of it, Thana was able to find the way once before as well. I wonder what kind of power the demon fragment has. In that case. I guess that portal moves you to the next floor. This path that Thana found must be a secret passageway or a shortcut, right? Either way, we can chase them if we go this way. I've waited so long for you, Master. I'm so excited. I can clearly recall my days as a demon before this, spent replicating great powers. Though I couldn't copy them perfectly. I'm confident I won't lose. Master. Above us. Master. Master told me not to kill you, so I won't do anything, but you're much weaker than me. I hope you'll stay put. I stayed still before out of fascination, but how dare you serve another master with my face? You deserve death. The main body. He's even stronger now that he's apart from his master. It seems that his powers become restricted when he's near his master. I thought I couldn't lose, but this guy could kill me if he wanted to. If things go wrong, it could ruin the big event. Okay. I'm glad you've caught on. Let's move on to the questions, shall we? Even so, I guess I was right about some things. Although he replicated the god rank skill, he couldn't copy the authority. So you don't have one of these, huh? Martial god's authority. I'll kill you. Recent his skill. Yep, here comes the fun part. Arg. Damn it. Easily dodge this. It feels like I'm fighting two people at the same time. His movements keep changing. A Hambrid's arrow of destruction. This one will end it. I'll charge this arrow with all my skills and... The arrow snapped again. At this rate, this could end up getting me killed. Huff, huff, huff. I'm glad I shot some arrows with healing magic. Phew, he's amazing. I can't believe he survived that. Well played. Goodbye now. So this is the end. I will probably never see someone like him again. This must be the last of the Demon King's fragments. Huh? What is this? Demon King Split Fragment 1. Description: while its use is unknown, it is a fragment of an object that was once whole but was later split into two. Combining the two pieces can grant you great powers. Damn it. It must be his doing. An explosion. Did something happen on Libius's side? What a pinch to be in. This opponent of mine is strong, way too strong, in fact. I'm worried about my master. You, however, don't seem to be worried about your master, huh? Of course not. My master knows no defeat. See? In that case, my master will probably lose, huh? Cook. I cannot let you go at any cost. Feel the true power of death. I'm in real trouble here. Libius. Are you okay? Oh, what on earth happened? What about the demon? Well, that's the thing. It's okay. Just explain to me what happened. He got a chance to escape for a second because of the light, so he fled. Also, I used the skill that I received from the apostle, mumble. So during all that, this dropped here. And the fake, you, sunk into the ground? That's right. Thana, can you repeat what you did before? I'll give it a try. Nothing happened. Go, it's okay. Good job. Those guys have been walking along this passage too, so I will probably find something if I just follow them. Libius says he used the skill, so it's not too late. Oh, is that the Demon King's body? That's one big body. Judging from the fragment in his hand, it looks like he was trying to wake up the Demon King. Even so, this is a relief. Come to think of it, what is that dude's level? As per my judgment, he's in the late 300s. Oh, is that so? Catching him would skyrocket my level then, wouldn't it? For now, let's drag him and leave. Got it. Libius, can you protect me using the force of my arrow? You mean that light from earlier? Of course, I can. Leave it to me. Hit plus penetration. A Hambrid's arrow of destruction plus gravity meteor. Quap, its weight is no joke. I'll double up with martial god's authority. Level up. Level up. Level up. Level up. Level up. You've reached level 200. Class quest, find the Apostle of Thananos. Currently, the Apostle of Sleep is not in the Central Continent. The linked quest, find the Apostle of Thananos, will be randomized. You've reached level 200. Your stats will increase and you'll be able to unlock new skills. New skills can be unlocked through quests. All the gods are now aware of your presence. The S-Egg, Legendary ++ wants you to absorb the empty body of the Demon King. Upon request, the S-Egg, Legendary ++ can absorb the empty body of a Demon King and acquire part of the boss's powers. What is this about now? Upon absorbing the Demon King's empty body, the S-Egg, Legendary ++ will hatch. Will you allow it? Yes/no. Sounds good. Go ahead. As per your permission, the S-Egg, Legendary Plus Plus, will absorb the empty body of the Demon King. Along with the Demon King's empty body, it also wants to absorb the Power of Dreams, and Seal of Sleep. Will you allow it? Yes/no. I'll allow it. S-Egg, Legendary Plus Plus, has hatched. You've acquired a Legendary Plus Plus pet. You can name it MANHWA. Finally, I have hatched. What are you looking at? She's looking down on me. Pet info, name. You can name it. Tier, Legendary Plus Plus, growth type, final stage, demigod, level. Growth hasn't ended yet. Stats. Growth hasn't ended yet. Skills, Carnivore LV, 1, Clouds of Heaven LV, 1, Heavenly Fighting Spirit LV, 1, Falling Sky LV, 1, Purifying Light LV, 1, Crushing Sky LV, 1. Remarks, originally the egg of the sky god, this angel was freed by Thananos's powers. It harbors considerable resentment toward you, its master. Along with inheriting the Demon King's empty body, the Seal of Sleep, and the Power of Dreams, it also possesses the qualities of the Demon King. My name is Reed. Reed? MANHWA, and my surname is F. Wanna eat a fried egg? Who would have known she was hearing that? Ahahaha, so you heard. That was a joke. I'll give you a different name. No need. I like the name Reed. Did the angel get a demon's personality or what? Then, let's skip the surname. And I will call you Reed. How about it? You're the master. Obviously, it's your choice. The pet's name has been finalized as Reed. You have successfully disposed of the demon's body. The quest is complete. You have cleared main scenario 2, the birth of a new Demon King. You will receive a reward. Level up. Level up. Level up. Level up. Level up. You will be added to the Hall of Fame. You can change your nickname as a result of a rare effect. Would you like to register as Azura? You have obtained a map to the Decaying Knight's home base. You can organize an expedition in search of the Karen Empire's Emperor, Sharon. You have acquired the Selection Type Skill Level Up coupon. You can level up until God Rank Skill. You have obtained a Ranked Item Selection box. You may draw up until Legendary Rank, and the type is randomized. Damn, this is crazy. Gotta draw an item now while my luck's on the rise. It's a weapon. Is this the Ego Sword, or wait, the Ego Spear? Requiring acknowledgement shows that it has an ego. Dunfear, Legendary Plus, type, weapon. Description, as a divine relic of one who was once a god, this weapon has lost its full power. It is said that the god undeniably perished, but its divine relic still exists in the world and has created many heroes. It is said that those who were attacked by the spear were unable to defend themselves by any means. Restricted to those acknowledged by this spear. Can be used, options, negates all defenses. Boosts magic sensitivity to the highest. MANHWA, a dead god's remains. That's making me sound like a low-level spirit. If it has an ego, that actually implies that it's intelligent, so it probably could have acknowledged me right away, after recognizing me as a descendant of a god. Diana's a divine relic as well, but I've never felt an ego from it. Anyhow, I can probably show a new style like a spear knight or spear mage. I guess it's time for the quest now. Find the Apostle of Thananos. Series, rank, S+. Since time immemorial, it is said that the gods chose their apostles and entrusted them with their work on earth. Thananos too has apostles. Unable to choose a descendant, Thanatos passed on all of his duties to the apostle for his descendant, who hid them across the continent. Find those trails and locate the apostle. God rank class exclusive quest is affecting the continent. First trace. Complete, second trace, complete, third trace, complete. Fourth trace, enter Thanatos' dreams and experience the past. You can enter Thanatos' dreams immediately as soon as you wish to. However, once you enter the dream, you cannot leave it, even if you die there. You may only leave after satisfying the conditions. Please keep this in mind before you enter. This skill you acquired at level 200 will be unlocked once you leave Thanatos' dream. Fifth trace. Will be unlocked at level 300, sixth trace. Will be unlocked at level 400, no time limit. Failure if the trace is taken by someone else. Reward, choose a god's authority, skill, or a divine relic for each trail found. Failure will reduce your level to 1. Inside Thanatos' dream, It's nice to be able to go in whenever I want, but not being able to come out until you've cleared it seems like a lot. Even so, it sounds kind of fun to be able to experience the past. On top of that, the stat window says if the Apostle of Sleep isn't on the continent, there's nothing stopping me either. I also found out the home base, that's a clue to the main scenario, and as for the expedition, I just need to request for the Hero Guild's help, right? Considering the slothful knight's order this time, I gotta make an effort to level up too. After all, if I want to make sure nothing gets in my way, I need to stop the decaying knights from moving. Libius. Yes. Master. I'm genuinely disappointed. Sorry. Do you know how much trouble we almost fell in with you letting the demon slip out of your hands? I'm aware. Well, no point crying over spilt milk. But I'll give you a chance to make amends. Stop the decaying knights. It'll put us in a tough spot if they end up moving. Can you do your best for this? If you say so, convey my message to Thanatos' church. Yeah. Of course. Who? I'll stop them even if it kills me. Hawawa, having such a man as a master. I guess I'll have to suffer in the future as well. Let's go now to the royal palace. Appa. 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 Appa, did you clear the second main scenario? Huh. How do you know about that? There was a server-wide message saying that Azura was added to the Hall of Fame and that you beat main scenario too. Everyone just went crazy on the other servers too. I don't know. I'm tired, so I'm going to bed. Let's talk about it later. Okay, got it. Hee, but you were just sending a message to Jaehuan Appa, weren't you? Is that perhaps? Yeah, I'll send it to you too, so please leave. Hee. You know how much I love you, don't you? Get some rest. I'll have to put off organizing the expedition for a bit longer and talk to Rin about it later. Speaking of which, I need to create my own guild as well. I wish someone would make it for me. Lightless Land, level 280 hunting grounds. You have struck a vital point. A critical hit has been dealt. You have struck a vital point. A critical hit has been dealt. You have struck a vital point. A critical hit has been dealt. You have struck a vital point. A critical hit has been dealt. The next target's coming. Alright. Young Master, Guild Master. Yeah. With level 300 just around the corner. It seems like leveling up as a normal rank was an excellent choice. You're right, we can always change to a higher ranked class later, so it's best for us to just level up as quickly as possible. Guildmaster, I'm sure it'll definitely be of help to your desired person. This entire guild is Azura's. It's as if the Emperor was visiting. It's nice that the way's wide open, but it's a little intimidating. The Hall of Fame has an amazing impact, but it's just an honorary title with no rewards or buffs. Wow, I heard he already killed a level 300 monster. It was less than 100 almost 2 months ago, yet it's 300 already. But practically, there is a strength difference, so I'd say mid-200s, if not higher, right? That itself is a big deal. But more than that, he's the world's first Hall of Famer. Greetings to the one and only disciple of the Emperor and of Uriah, the brightest star of the Empire. Greetings. Ah, my goodness. We are here to meet Azura, the disciple of the Emperor and the disciple of Uriah, the Empire's brightest star. We shall escort you now. I should ask Master Uriah to give me the coordinates to enter the royal palace quietly. Oh, my dear Azura, you're here. Master Uriah, how have you been doing? Yeah. The will of the world prevents me or Sharon from giving you anything, so we can only do it occasionally. Don't be upset about it. We will take care of it, okay? I wouldn't be upset about that. This. You seemed to like it last time, so I got the best looking one. Ahem. Iris failed product 7, legendary plus, type, weapon socket, description, the last of Iris's failed creations. Any weapon plugged into this socket will perform better. The more failed creations you collect, the more hidden options are revealed. Restricted to owners of Iris's failed products. Option 1, you can hold up to 6 weapons within the socket. They can be of any grade and can be summoned freely. Option 2, performance of every weapon in the socket is increased by 30%, and upon activation of the weapon's optional skill, consumption is reduced to 50%. Option 3. Sealed, Option 4. Sealed, Option 5. Sealed, Option 6. Sealed. Option 7. Sealed. Number 7 is the last of the failed products, plus it's the fastest way to switch weapons or masks. Uriah, we were supposed to meet him together, but you left first. Master. Oh ho, you've gotten so much stronger. Oh he, our disciple is no joke, huh? See, this is the level of our dear Azura. Amazing indeed. I think you can even enter the Imperial family's private dungeon now. That sounds exciting. Whoa. Hi, it's no joke, right? This is the Tower of Opportunity, the royal family's secret dungeon. The beasts inside are much stronger than the usual ones. And they offer far more rewards. If you can make it to the 100th floor, you will be in for a treat. Well, good luck. Of course. So, Sharon, are you going to war? We have a general idea of the situation. It's obvious that they are after our dear Azura. If the guys from the Thananos Church are right, shouldn't we declare war with the Decaying Knights? Besides, I heard the Decaying Knights are a remnant of the old Thananos Church. That's true. But the problem is that they've been working with another continent. But since only one continent is cooperating with them, it's kinda iffy for us to step forward. You're right. If we get involved, it might not end well. Ha. So why not leave it to the disciples? Disciples? Yes. The disciples of our continent's 5 heavens. If we make them compete, they won't be able to back out this time. You said a part of the eastern continent joined hands with the Decaying Knights, right? I don't think it's just a part. I think it's probably a whole religious group. As for the intel we got from the Thananos Church's Pope, most of the gods have been moving unusually, so I'm pretty sure. The more I think about it, it pisses me off. I mean, think about it. Those so-called gods are scheming because there's no god named Thanatos right now. But now that our dear disciple is a descendant of Thanatos, they're going to such great lengths to erase him ahead of time. It's pissing me off. So. Geez. I'm gonna throw a few punches at them as his master. If you do that, do you think anything will be left for our student to catch? But. Still. Iolan, the leader of the Iron Blood Knights Order, has arrived at the summons of His Majesty, the Emperor. Phew, come in. Greetings to the true ruler of the continent and sky of the Empire, His Majesty the Emperor, and the continent's brightest star, Miss Uriah. Iolan, how are you? I appreciate you asking, but I'm a bit bored. Okay, let me get rid of that boredom. Is it a war, by any chance? Yes, not a large war, however. What is my mission? First, wait for our disciple at the Tower of Opportunity. Hey, Knight. Our disciple just entered there. When do you think he'll come out? Huh. I think it will take about 100 days. Huh. Why? What's the reason for that? Normally, most nights would take well over a year, or 300 days at the earliest. However, since he's your disciple, I'm sure he'll be able to do it in 100 days. Did you hear that, Sharon? Thaha. Well, he hasn't seen Azura, so it's understandable. Phew. KHM, you may leave now. As soon as our disciple comes out, lead him to me. Kiki. Okay. But how many days are you expecting? I think we have similar numbers in mind, don't we? Oh. Wanna bet? I say 15 days. I'll bet 9 days. Hi. Thanks to our dear Azura, not a single moment seems dull. I know, right? War, huh? It may sound fun, but we can't go easy on them. I haven't been this excited in a long time. Besides. Will this be my chance to kill a god? Azura is the first user to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. This is infuriating. Phew, you were right. Ahahaha, I wouldn't lie to a fellow apostle now. Isn't that right, Apostle of the Sky? Then let's continue our conversation, because the information I received before was pretty useful. That's good to hear, because we're in a pinch due to some trouble with our own plans as well. Great. In that case, I shall believe that it is true that the essence of that wyvern Aquilier lies between the eastern and central continents. Apostle of Thanatos. Don't call me that. Call me the Apostle of Sleep. Inferno. No way. I expected he'd set the fastest time record in the Tower of Opportunity, but analyzing the next actions of the descendant of Thanatos and Apostle of Sky. The timeline of the scenario is changing dramatically. Emperor Sharon is excited. A week. You have cleared the 100th floor of the Tower of Opportunity. For 1 month of game time, your EXP, skill EXP, and draw chances double. You've earned 10 million Imperial Merit Points. You cleared the Tower of Chance in record time. You've earned an additional 20 million Imperial Merit Points. Greetings to Azura. I am Iolan, the captain of the Iron Blood Knights Order, who will be assisting you in the future. His Majesty, the Emperor, is waiting for you. Allow me to show you the way. Ah. Outstanding. I can't believe he cleared it within a week. As expected of their disciple. Seeing how they called for me as soon as they came, something's up. I came as soon as I got out of the Tower of Opportunity. Oh ho. Wang. I lost. Hoo, I won. I'll receive the wager for our bet later. For now, Azura, come here. Okay. My disciple, Azura. You cleared the Tower of Opportunity, which all knights aspire to climb, in just 7 days. The knights of the Empire will be amazed and inspired. But I, the Emperor, cannot stand idly by and watch. I notice you have been holding a spear lately. Yes, that is right. Then I shall give you this skill. It's one I created back when I wielded the spear in my youth. Its name isn't all that flashy, so don't get your hopes up. You have acquired the skill Stab, Legendary. The storage control, Stab, Legendary, active. LV.1, Beginner, thrust your spear and stab. Effect, channel your energy into a powerful stab. Consecutive uses increase the skill's MP consumption. Cooldown, none. It's a separate gift from the merit points, so you can always exchange the merit points for whatever you want later. Yes, Master. There will be a war soon. Ah. I can't stand by while these rats hide in my land. Therefore, I order their annihilation. As you command, Your Majesty. I'm sure you've already found their lair. He's so cool. Azura, my disciple, and the disciple of Uriah, master of all magic towers, hear me. Yes, Your Majesty. Lead the expedition as my proxy. I believe you are currently more than capable of doing so. I will not disappoint you. We've located the island that is their home base. However, based on our observations, they haven't made any moves. People of their caliber must be aware they're being watched. Emperor Sharon has already identified the location of your home base. Destroying the home base of the Decaying Knights. Main Scenario 3, Imperial Expedition and the home base of the Decaying Knights has been unlocked. Main Scenario 3 is an expedition team mission. Quests will pop up when an expedition team is complete. Main Scenario 3 has the potential to affect the continent. Ayelan, what do you think? I think it's a trap. If you were the leader of the expedition, what would you do? I'd surround the perimeter, cut off the movement of those rats, and strike when they start fretting. Not bad. What would you do, my disciple? Well, first, I'd shoot gravity meteor and wreak havoc on the island. Then any trap they set will become useless. Afterward, I'd proceed to eliminate anyone who attempts to leave the island in panic. Hi 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 hi. As expected, you're my disciple after all. Indeed, just as expected of him. I'm really proud of him. I like that idea. In that case, I'll send 1,000 elite soldiers along with the Ironblood Knight Order captain as reinforcements. Additionally, gather travelers to assist in organizing the expedition. We're on a tight schedule, so the sooner, the better, and please stay alert. Yes, Your Majesty. Servants. Spread the news of the war to everyone in the Empire. Yes, Your Majesty. Expedition. Is this something we can participate in? Come on. Honestly, don't you think the expedition would only choose top guilds? Yeah, I would too if it was me. But Azura isn't affiliated with any of the big guilds, is he? There's a guild called Azura, so we never know, right? They're not that big either. Wouldn't the Shinhwa Guild participate too? Of course, if not them, who else? They're basically like the police of the Korean server. They're the best, aren't they? But who were the ones who participated in the tournament before? Even more high-level class ones. The Hero Guild. Don't you think they'll let us participate? I'd love to join them too, but it won't happen, will it? Raffle Aramin Guild. Why did they have to mess with Azura and fall out of the race? LOL, I know right. LMAO exactly. They were doing fine laying low all this time, and now they're out. Then the Black Association must be out too, huh? See, I told you. Shinhwa Guild's the only one. Thananos's Temple. War. What are you talking about? Have you found out Libius's whereabouts? He's so scary. Not yet. I know he was with the master until a few days ago, but aside from him leaving with the master, I can't find out anything. Yes, if Libius plans to hide, only the continent's 5 heavens can locate him. Ugh. Still, being separated from master means he might have received an order, so let's wait. But if he doesn't come soon, I'm worried about the central continent's safety. They should be arriving soon as well. You're right. It's time for travelers like our master and Thanano's 2 loyal servants to arrive. With them, it should be fine, right? Don't worry too much. After they're sent to the Emperor, they can join Master and use their island. Since you say so, I'll believe you. After all, they're at least at the level of bishops. What do you think about this war? We'll win, but there will be casualties. If they act as we anticipate, it won't be a minor conflict. It could escalate into a massive storm that sweeps across the central continent. I see. No matter how strong the Emperor and the disaster Uriah are, 2 hands can't cover the sky. So we're stepping up as well. I see. Who? When the expedition announcement came out, there was no mention of levels. This means that people of different levels would be fighting each other. But will Azura let us in? Isn't the Venia siege the only debt Azura owes us? I doubt he'll include us. But on the opposite side, are there any other forces we can call? Rumor has it that Azura has a guild of his own, but we've never even seen it in video. Even if that's true, he'll have to request our cooperation to complete the expedition team with the right numbers, won't he? Oh, that's a good point. Nothing has been decided yet. So discussing amongst ourselves is kind of pointless. We have no idea who Azura might recruit. He could simply take people of the suitable levels. Either way, the choice lies with Azura. That's a fact. You're right. So, what we need to do is try to persuade Azura. I've already talked to Hyuna, but we don't have any suitable terms to offer. We might have a chance to negotiate, but we're unsure of what we can put on the table. We can't bribe him with money either. I'm sure Azura must be loaded with plenty of high-grade items. The more items, the better. No gamer in this world wouldn't want items. That's true, but... That's why I'm considering items as an option, but we called this meeting to brainstorm something better. Let's take this opportunity to build trust and create alliances. Expedition recruitment is now closed. Main Scenario 3 begins. Main Scenario 3 prediction: Azura's guild was moving towards the Empire. Main Scenario 3 sounds great. Azura's the captain. I hope the Main Scenario 3 Azura video comes out soon. Appa said he didn't create the Azura guild. Is this Azura guild fan-made? Oh. Appa, you're out. Are you acting like this because of the main scenario this time? Of course. It's an expedition this time. Ah. Right? He, how can you forget when you're the captain? So, who are you taking with you? I've already recruited the expedition team. Huh. I'm not accepting any more members. What do you mean? I am the expedition team. What? Of course, I'm not completely alone. There's also the Ironblood Knights and the elite soldiers. You're not wrong about that, but weren't you originally supposed to go with a group of users? I have a favor to ask of Shinhwa Guild and Hero Guild. Huh. A very important one at that. What is it? Should I pass it on to Rinyani for you? I'd appreciate that. First, let me explain the Decaying Knights plan. The Decaying Knights plan: invasion of the central continent. Is it true that there was an invasion? I'll give you a reward if you catch those invading Decaying Knights. Decaying Knights coins. Main scenario is a great advantage. So this is why Shinhwa Guild was left. What invasion? What's happening? Invasion? What is this about? The Decaying Knights invaded? Line summary of the Central Continent invasion. 1. With Azura leading the expedition by himself, controversy arose over monopolization. 2. As it turns out, Azura had prior knowledge of the Central Continent invasion. 3. He entrusted the Central Continent to the Shinhwa Guild, while he embarked on his solitary expedition. Who will the expedition fight? The time has finally come. The Emperor of the Decaying Knights made excellent preparations. I couldn't even imagine that the Knights of Plague would burst the death spores through death. Those guys can't fathom what we truly desire. And that is, my resurrection. The time has come for me to seek my resurrection. We shall encounter them here and offer them as sacrifices. They have Thananos, my essence will be of great importance. Aquiliar Nim. What's wrong? It's a trap. The plan. What is this energy? What on earth? Whoa, that's some dope EXP. See? I told you I could handle the expedition all by myself. Imperial Mages. Charge. Yes, sir. How huge is his mana vessel? Core of the Heavy Star, Hero, Type, Armor, Description. This armor is crafted using minerals extracted in the heaviest regions, which exhibit the strange property of gaining speed as they get heavier. The heavy armor is part of the Heavy Star series. Restrictions, Hero class or higher. Options, provides 10% physical damage resistance and 20% bludgeoning attack resistance. Additionally, the caster's speed increases in proportion to the surrounding gravity and the caster's weight. Weight remains unchanged. Speed can be doubled once daily, with a duration of 1 minute. Set bonuses. As the weight increases, the damage also increases proportionally, applies when wearing 2 sets. When charged, damage and speed are doubled, applies when wearing 3 sets. When the weight is increased, the pressure is released, applies when wearing 4 sets. Currently applying the 4 set bonus. You're just the Nano's dog. How dare you? I'll make it so you can't even die. Phantom Spear. Quayak. I'll kill you. Oh, EXP Bonanza. I got more than half of them. The Knights will retrieve the items, so that's all good. The problem is that guy. That's a lot of damage for a slight brush by. A direct hit won't kill me right away, but it'll give him a chance to follow up with another attack, so I would likely still die. This guy isn't losing his composure. How dare he look at me with such a gaze? Besides, how did he catch a whiff of the plan? I need to get rid of him first. He's definitely going to be a pain in the ass. Key, ek, cough. You fucking vermins. I had my suspicions. But judging from your moves, you're Azura after all. I had no idea you were the saint of Thananos either. My name is Raymond. Is now really the time for you to dump this on me while you continue chatting? This should be enough. Finally, I can breathe. Without these two, I would be in huge trouble. Or rather, I guess it's thanks to Thananos Church. Rin, I'm almost done here. We have taken care of all the decaying knights, now we just have to handle the rest, which shouldn't take long. I don't think your main body will be found. What now? Shut up. Wow, you poor thing. You have been trying to figure out how to get a body, but it just didn't work. I'd be so mad if I were you. Quack. Avoid making an enemy out of him at all costs. It'd be better not to fight that guy. Quack. Okay, let's get down to business, shall we? Quack. Whoa, that's kinda intense, isn't it? Since our attacks are failing, it seems that the monster's level has been calibrated. It's highly likely that the Wyvern's clone has been calibrated based on Hyunsung's stats. In that case, since Hyunsung's level is in the late 300s. Wait, is he around our level? A mighty blow. A critical hit has been dealt. Thananos' nightmare has been activated. Aquilier's shadow has been struck by the nightmare status effect. You will be inflicted with hallucinations and pain for 1 second. I expected as much, but its regeneration rate is insane. I guess we'll just have to beat it to death. That's going to be a little tough. But it's worth a shot. Stab. Quack. Must kill you. Even if you're immortal, I will strip you of your authorities and devour them. Oh really? I can't wait to give them to you. I'm taking this lightly, but it's not easy after all. I'm recovering, but even a minor hit dropped my stamina to 50%. His appearance has changed a bit. This is phase 2. It's somewhat similar to slime. Phew. Fucking humans. He's kinda small. I know, right? I'll crush. You're in the middle of a forced event. You cannot move. Huh. You failed. The Emperor of the Decaying Knights has descended. You're in the middle of a forced event. You cannot move. If I can't move during a forced event, does that mean we don't have to fight him? You, dogs of, the detestable Thananos. Don't think, you'll leave unscathed, in our next encounter. You have cleared main scenario 3. The turmoil in the central continent is subsiding. You will be rewarded. You have led the expedition to victory. Level up. We have won, but there's this void, well. The two of you. How about a match with me? Get them all. Defend the castle. They're stronger than anticipated. But it's worth a try. This feels more like an actual war than a level-specific skirmish. Ho. Hiya. Venia. Excellent. We'll take care of the Wyvern's ruins now. Thank you for your help in defending this place. Oh, it was nothing. All we did was take care of the remaining militants. I'm sure you'll be duly rewarded when you visit the Emperor. Yes, thank you. I'll leave the rest to you. The two loyal servants of our church are impressive, but this person, Rin, is also quite formidable. Considering their friendship, her aspirations seem akin to Master's. Libius isn't here either. Let's wait and see. Libius is bound to cause some trouble and expose his location sooner or later. That's true. Everyone, put more effort into sealing the ruins. Hiya. Whoa, this really isn't going my way. Hyun-sung, that's called not having a conscience. I'm not sure about PvP, but I excel in monster battles. I've been gaining strength by fighting monsters. I lost. Despite the fatigue and skill cooldown time, we are 100 levels apart. Plus, I teamed up with Raymond, whose combat skills are at the Hero Guild's level, and it was still a close win. If I were alone, I'd have lost for sure. You're pretty strong after all. Even the Saintess is stronger than me. I've been overconfident all along. Let's fight when we're in our best condition next time. We'll see about that. I'll think about it. How pathetic. I have no excuse. We're not powerful enough. Even if you oppose, can't delay any longer. I have to follow his will. Ki-heck, planning on handing over my essence to that damned rascal? If so, what do you plan on doing? I understand. We'll join hands with the Eastern continent. And make a pact with the Sky God. Who? Maybe I can undo this mess after all. Yes, MANHWA speaking. User Management Team Leader Joe Minwo, Development Team Leader, I'm calling because an urgent matter has come up. What happened? All the continental barriers of idea that prevent movement between nations have been breached prematurely. As you know, this has allowed Japan, North America, and other countries from the East and West continents to invade the Central Continent, which is the Korean server. According to the analysis, 5 gods, including the Sky God, destroyed the barrier 10 minutes ago. And the Japanese server is also preparing to invade the Korean server. The Sky God and Hunting God have made their move. There's a strong chance the Martial God is with them. After all, they've all suffered because of Hyun-sung. What about the movement of players on other countries' servers? Fortunately, the North American servers are still quiet. We don't have the full picture, but Japan's the immediate concern. There's a risk of continental war, but the North American servers' intentions are unclear. They are likely waiting for Japan's move. My concern is that the Japanese users' target is the jungle terrain of the Central Continent, which is ideal for infiltration. Ugh. I want to stop them, but I can't do that. Besides, the biggest danger is that Korean users are clueless about the Japanese invasion and their current forces. With over 5 gods acting directly, even the AI idea is powerless. If the god rank classes clash, it'll be catastrophic, but stopping Hyun-sung isn't an option. Don't worry about Hyun-sung. He's likely to complete the 200th quest after logging in this time. Ah. Is he in Thanano's dreams? Yes. Phew. That's a relief. I understand. Yep, I hope you cheer up. Idea assigns servers to each country in the form of continents, with barriers built to block international movement. How much longer? We'll have to travel another month. Azura. The bow Azura used in his video, there's no doubt it's the divine relic of the hunting god. The guild united and took over a county, but couldn't storm into the Korean server. At the same time, the hunting god sent a message saying he'd cleared the way and would bring divine punishment. The hunting god has sent you a message. You're on the right track, Apostle. Go and kill the wicked descendant of Thanatos. Punish the one who stole my divine relic. Seize everything. His authority. His divine relics. Repay him in kind. With America backing us, this is our chance. After taking down the barriers, the American Sky Apostle contacted the Japanese server, boosting their confidence. According to the Sky Apostle's intel, in a battle between God-rank classes, one can seize the authority and divine relic of the defeated. Wait, Azura. Phew, finally I'm close to 300. I've basically won my bet with Hyuna. Do I have to pay attention to the quest now? The fourth trace, huh? Fourth trace, enter Thanatos' dreams and experience the past. You can enter Thanatos' dreams whenever you want. However, if you enter a dream, you can't leave, even if you die there. You can only come out of the dream if you fulfill the conditions. Please keep this in mind when entering. The skill you acquired at level 200 will be unlocked after you get out of Thanatos' dreams. Fifth trace. Will unlock at level 300. Sixth trace. Will unlock at level 400. No time limit. Failure if someone else takes the trace. Reward, each trace found lets you choose a god's authority skill, a divine skill. Failure drops you to level 1. Hawawa, big trouble. Other gods hate you, Master. Hewing, Master, can't you beat the gods? What? That's what Reed said. She said the gods hate you and that you will soon receive divine punishment. So, we must help. Hup. Oh my goodness, you can't say that, Thana. How did you find out the gods hate me? Hawawa, it's obvious. Reed is an angel, relaying the gods' words, and I'm a devil, presenting their trials. So Reed has a rough idea of what the gods say. Hawawa, I catch a little bit. How much is, a little bit? I can hear most of the messages gods send to Earth. Oh ho, and do the gods sense your presence when you do that? Hawawa, I've received Thanatos' powers from you, Master. There's no way gods can feel my energy. Is that so? This is like thieves listening in on police radio without any risk. I was concerned about what the decaying knights, who are conspiring with the gods, would do, but I can relax now. Reed can eavesdrop on them anytime. It'd be no fun if everything ended while I'm away. Wanna eat something tasty? Maybe the corpse of a high-level monster. I guess. Gulp. I wanna eat too. Then let's eat something tasty, yeah. In return, can you tell me about the messages you hear from the gods? Well, it's not that I crave a high-level monster corpse, it's just that you are so desperate for a favor, and it's not too hard. Yeah, I see. Let's eat first and talk later, yeah. Great. What level? Hawawa. Who? Hawawa, as expected, nothing's normal with Master's believers. Sorry you had to see this. But why are you here? We're on a mission from our Master to verify his orders. We've already dispatched the Carrot and Dark Knights as Master requested. You need not worry so much. Hawawa, this is great. That's great. But where's Master? Do you two know what he's up to? It's Master's nap time. He's such a sleepyhead. Who knows where he wanders off to in his sleep? Hee hee. Oh, you lowly servants of Thananos. Pray to the mighty Thananos. In the name of our deaths. What the heck is all this? Is this the past? It makes the current Thananos church seem normal. This makes them seem less like fanatics and more like a death squad of darkness. I've been inside Thananos's dreams for an hour now, and not a single message has popped up. You don't have any new messages. What on earth am I supposed to do here? Am I supposed to infiltrate them? I should observe how the other bishops behave first. I'll be able to draw a lot of energy today. It's clear at first glance that these greedy bishops are the problem. You lowly slaves. Set the table. Yes, my lord. Geez, that little. I'm a descendant of Thananos. Maybe I should just kick him out. There's much left at this branch either. I should visit the archbishop soon. You have acquired intel. Great. An archbishop, huh? Thananos priests are roughly divided into 6 ranks: pope, cardinal, archbishop, bishop, ascetic priest, priest. Except for cardinal and pope, who are essentially the executives, the highest rank a priest can reach is archbishop. There's no guarantee my stealth will work on an archbishop. If I get caught using stealth, I'll be in trouble. I guess I'll have to disguise myself as someone else and reveal myself. Class, Thananos' descendant. It makes sense. My class wouldn't change just because I'm in a dream. That means I still have Thananos' powers. If I adjust my magic carefully. You have manipulated Thananos' energy. I could appear as a priest or a bishop. You have accomplished an astonishing feat. All stats have increased by 5. Now the problem is that I need to act as despicable as those fanatics too. How do I master their act, though? Do I just need to mimic a fanatic? Fanatic. Who? Thananos' great temple. Only those of bishop rank or higher may enter here. Please take a look at my child. She's dying. Please have mercy on her. As a servant of Thananos, you should embrace natural death. I'm kinda jealous of you. You get to give your child as a sacrifice. Raise your head, please. The mighty Thananos. Death comes to us all. And it cannot be avoided. That is the decree of our god Thananos. But this child's time has yet to come. Dad? Everything shall proceed as Thananos wills. Please take this child home and care for her. Thank you. Archbishop, thank you. As that child continues to live, even more lives will be claimed. Why settle for just one life? Humans bring about death in their quest to live. So isn't it clear that saving lives, rather than claiming them, is more beneficial for harnessing the energy of death? More importantly, guests will be coming soon. Is it a bishop's meeting? Yes. Those desiring more power contacted me again, so I decided to have a meeting. Right, regular priests and ascetics are also attending, so let them through. I'm considering promotions as well. It would be wonderful to select new bishops. Though, of course, there's no guarantee that they'll be suitable. A war is looming. A holy war that will engulf the other bishops. Honorable Pope. Your foresight astounds me. In the name of eternal sleep and dreams. In the name of death. Humph. Vulgar priests and ascetics. I know, right? Was it really necessary to invite them here? By the way, Tuntwi, have you heard anything? Ahem, I'm only here for more death energy. I haven't heard anything. Looks like you haven't heard that rumor. Bishal, have you heard something? Words going round that a war is coming. What? Shoo, SH. Pipe down. Don't you know how many years are here? Ah, sorry about that. But what do you mean? One of my peers is working in the Pope's city, so it's easy to say. No way. The Pope really decided on that? Ho. As expected of His Holiness, the Pope. Kiki. I knew you'd be happy to hear that. Who? War, you say? Are we targeting the central continent this time? You could say that. With our forces, that might be challenging. Why did he decide on this? Kakik, so you were worried about your own skin. I have never seen anyone fret over their safety as much as you. Ha ha ha, I'm delighted to see all the bishops, ascetics, and priests gathered here. I'm Troy, the archbishop responsible for this great temple and the surrounding region. Amazing, such astonishingly pure energy of death. Who? I can't believe the energy is so pure and potent, considering it's from a lowly priest of Thananos. It might even surpass my own power. He must truly revere Thananos. What is going on? The barrier should be blocking everything. This energy. A divine beast? How the hell did it get in here? Who? Filthy pagan, it must be stabbed, I say. Stabbed? To this pagan who knows not the might of the great Thananos, I grant the honor of death. Who? Ho. Ah, I want to kill myself. How's the taste of my fist? An ascetic? Is he really trying to fight the divine beast? He's crazy. The archbishop is here, yet he charged in first. He's definitely lost his mind. Such fanatical devotion. I really want to kill myself. I can't upload this. No way. I shouldn't send this to Jaehuan either. But when I hit him, there is something different. Could there be something about it in the messages? Summoning Thunderbird Argenta with Thananos' necromancy. Argenta already exists in this world. Necromancy has been cast while there is an existing Argenta. Summoning Divine Beast Guardian of Thunder Argenta. The Divine Beast is resisting. You can't command the beast since the effect of Thananos necromancy is weak. Did Argenta transform from Thunderbird to Divine Beast? No wonder it feels much bigger and more powerful. Should I be relieved I can't command it? I mean, now I don't have to act like I'm fighting. I can truly fight it. Who? I'm coming in for the attack, pagan. Let's try infusing my weapon with Thananos' energy, shall we? Your power is futile against our god Thananos. This is Thananos rewarding his devotion. This is what we must strive for. The love of our god Thananos. I want it too. He, even a stupid bird brain like you recognizes Thananos' might now, don't you? Initially, I planned to order it to flee, but it manifested as a divine beast. I wonder what'll happen if I catch it. This is making me curious. Considering he immediately pinpointed my location and pounced, he's not completely bird-brained, huh? Karen's sword skills: hit, penetrate, amputate. It's about time I end this. Who? As expected. There's no cure for stupidity. With this, it's all over. What's with the sudden lightning? It's not nocturne. I mean, I've never used that skill, and even its sound and effect are slightly different. You have defeated the divine beast guardian of Thunder Argenta. You have been awarded with 85% merit points. I knew you were special from the start, but you're incredible. You're so great, I don't get why you're still an ascetic. He took the final blow. How dare he steal 15% of my merit points? Who? As expected from the man blessed by Thananos, Archbishop. I will kill you. This guy's dangerous. But, he's useful. His loyalty is strong enough to risk his own life. Yet he doesn't seem dumb. If I make good use of his loyalty, I can advance higher. I will become a cardinal. He defeated a divine beast that even I doubted I could handle. His devotion is also off the charts. But, he's still not as formidable as a cardinal. I can compensate for that. There's no way he's content with his current position. He's also quite intelligent. The more I assist him in rising through the ranks, the easier it'll be for me to infiltrate. I'm gonna use this dude. Great work today. I merely did what was expected of me. Filthy heretics who attack Thananos' temple should not be left alive. I like your attitude. Do you know the consecration of bishops falls under the archbishop's authority? Truthfully, it used to be the cardinal's prerogative, but with everyone busy due to the current situation, the archbishops now hold the power of appointment. Rumor has it that a war is brewing. This situation must be related to the war I've heard about. I'm sure you know why I'm mentioning this. Of course. I believe you're making me an offer. As I thought, my judgment was correct. I also believe this is what made you step forward. Let's get straight to the offer. I'm not satisfied with this position. I want to go up the ranks and replace today's indolent cardinals to spread the greatness of our god Thananos personally. However, although I possess sufficient ability in devotion, I lack power. So I need your powers, as you're stronger than me. Who? Archbishop. Yes, go ahead. I'm Thananos' faithful dog. And what do you mean by that? Dogs are at their master's beck and call, but a different person can take charge of that dog as well. I shall be the hound that bites those of corrupt faith. Great, Hyun-sung. Oh, right, it's cardinal now. The cardinal examinations are approaching soon. Lend me the strength that defeated the divine beast so I can achieve results. A week later. He's utterly fanatical. Archbishop's subordinate, Hyun-sung's overseer. Even after defeating the formidable boss, Spariel, all he uttered was a, who. Thunder Gauntlet, Legendary Plus, Type, Gauntlet, Description, can only be used by the Guardian of Thunder. Restrictions, usable only by the possessor of Guardian of Thunder. Option, significantly enhances the power of Guardian of Thunder. Who? Guardian of Thunder, Legendary Plus, LV1, Beginner, Description, the power once bestowed by the Sky God to the Thunder God. Now diminished, it's no longer divine, but any wielder can harness the Guardian of Thunder's abilities and become its embodiment. Effect, enables control over thunder at will. MP consumption increases with skill usage. Asterisk cooldown time, none. I received at least Dunfir rank rewards for defeating Argenta. Interestingly, this skill and weapon are once again linked to the Sky God. The thought of him being crucial in the invasion bothers me, but that's not my concern. Does the diminished power refer to the Thunder God? Given the title, Guardian of Thunder, it's possible that the Thunder God deteriorated and transformed into Argenta. Who? On to the next location where Thananos's foes lurk. I say this, but what I really need are EXP points. Sure. He may be a lunatic, but he's devout and his actions are commendable. The Archbishop is concerned about him, but I'll continue to watch him for a bit longer. Thananos Church, Pope City. I follow your holiness, the Pope. You may leave now. Thank you. I will have the tribute sent to the storage. It's not enough. By defying the doctrine and inviting divine retribution, I sought to affirm Thananos's existence, but no matter our efforts, he remains indifferent. Are you still thinking, Pope? You've returned, Wyvern. Haven't I told you? The Thananos you worship has forsaken us. Humph, how foolish. Why can't you see that your power is merely the remnants of what's left of his power? When he returns, I will reform this rotten religion. Then you too will face divine retribution. Ha 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 ha. Ridiculous. Then why is my body still perfectly fine? Tell me. Pope. If he's alive. You. Us. Why did he abandon us? Tell me, Pope. Is he alive? You. Us. Why did he abandon us? Wyvern must be tired of it by now, just like me. That must be why he wants to turn his back on our God and deny him. God is dead. That's not Wyvern's voice. Who is it? Your God is dead. That can't be true. There's no way my God is dead. The other gods wouldn't have left us alone. They would have attempted to persecute Thananos's church no matter what. Then tell me, why isn't he showing himself? Why isn't he giving you some sort of sign? You weren't abandoned, you were just left behind. Wyvern. What is it? I think some change is in order. If there is no Thananos, all we have to do is become Thananos. I must carry on his will. What's wrong? It's no big deal. I shouldn't look down on him just because he's an NPC. Even the Sky God told me not to underestimate him. Or else our plan will fall apart. At least, things are in our favor for now. Lucifer's doing well, and the Japanese server that I am supporting will also land on the central continent, or in other words, the Korean server, soon. That's true. Wyvern's essence. That's all we need, and we won't lose. As I thought, you're wise. All of this is thanks to the intel that Thananos, the Apostle of Sleep, gave us. But I still don't know why Thananos's apostle is trying to kill his descendant. There's a chance that he's trying to use me to get stronger. The Sky God has sent you, his disciple, a message. Everything is unfolding as the skies wish. War and battle are by our side. I should still follow the Sky God for now. Of course, I will prepare a plan that the Apostle of Sleep doesn't know about as well. I'm listening to all of it. I can't believe he managed to slay all the nearby monsters in just 2 weeks. Moreover, the route he chose is flawless. There's not a single inefficiency. I'm a little worried about whether I can truly control him, though. Did my achievements help you on your way to becoming a cardinal? They were more than sufficient. How long until your promotion, then? The promotion will likely happen in a few days, on the night of death. Since you've only recently become a bishop, it's understandable that you're not familiar with it. His Holiness, the Pope, will gather the archbishops regularly on such days to test them and bestow power upon them. That's also when the Pope promotes the archbishops to cardinals. Are there any other candidates besides you, Mr. Thoria? Indeed, there are. Archbishops Bill, Dake, and Temek are the main contenders, but these results should suffice. I've been honing many skills for a while now. Well, we never know, so I'll go and eliminate any remaining monsters. Let me guide you to the... That's okay. I've already familiarized myself with the surrounding terrain. I'll send the data through the communication channel. Keep an eye on him to see what he's up to. Yes, sir. He doesn't seem foolish enough to secretly meet with anyone. But there's a chance he's a spy sent by Bill, Dake, or Temek. Father, the trial you gave me. I will overcome it no matter what. Days later. Thananos's former main church. That took longer than I expected. Indeed. It was way too short. Hunting just makes the time fly by. But I still don't know what the condition for clearing this quest is. Initially, I was just planning to mess around, but now that doesn't seem right. I'm only telling you this now, but in this archbishop meeting, the topic of war will be discussed. You have acquired information. From what I can see now, I'll likely have to go with the flow. Now that I think about it, I've never heard of Thananos's church starting a war in the past. There's a good chance that the situation will resolve itself before a war breaks out. There won't be any more trouble. I got this. Thananos's church, it was truly grand, huh? Isn't this bigger than the imperial palace? Just how much have they extorted from others? Haha. Look who it is. Archbishop Thoria. It's been a while. As always, you seem to have nothing new to offer besides that deceptive mouth of yours. Ramble on all you want. Now I have Hyun-sung by my side as a bishop. Oh, look, it's Mr. Bill, Dake, and Temek. Nice to meet you. With the war approaching, all four of them will become cardinals. After all, they need as many commanders as possible. Here comes His Holiness, the Pope. So he's the Pope. Greetings to His Holiness, the Pope. Captain of the decaying knights who seized the Wyvern's clone. Raise your heads. The Guardian of Thunder reacts along with the Thunder Gauntlet. Thunder Monarch is approaching. What is this now? How unpleasant. This church is not so devoid of sanctity that a mere fallen god can intrude. How arrogant. Are you the cur who started from Thananos's path? Just as I was informed in the divine realm, this place reeks. I see, now that it's come to this. I shall mark my first step as a god by killing one. You're right, Pope. Eliminating the Thunder Monarch will boost the Guardian of Thunder. You will also acquire the powers of the Thunder God. You have acquired more information. Stop the Wyvern and the Pope of the Thananos Church who aspires to become a god through warfare. The difficulty level of current events has been adjusted to your levels and stats. We wish you success. Is this what war between gods is like? Such immense force, even with the difficulty adjusted. He hasn't noticed me yet. That's an excellent opportunity for me. I can catch them off guard. When the Wyvern, Pope, and Thunder Monarch are all out of power. I'll just wait until I have the upper hand. Despite his fall from grace, he remains a god. They'll just wear each other out. I should wait for the perfect moment. Arg. He's stronger than I expected. I'll make you regret your mistake. Ugh. A god's body doesn't amount to much, huh? You've combined all sorts of spells, but that's the extent of it. I'm suddenly feeling drowsy. So, you resorted to cheap tricks. Pathetic. Going all out, are we? I guess murder is no issue for you now that you're no longer a god, huh? Fool. You too, driven by greed and desire rather than devotion to your god, deserve divine punishment. How pitiful. Even without Thanatos, it's your duty to guide them to the right path. But you've become so vile, so pathetic, that I have no words left. How dare you run your mouth when you don't know anything? Faith in, our Lord. Pope, I guess you've made up your mind. Your vile stench is overwhelming, even from here you should know well that these small fries can't kill me. Death. Eat my death. Is that power designed to strengthen the undead by making them feed off each other's demise? Such a perversion of Thanatos' powers. It's not a perversion. This is my original creation. A skill created by me, a unique skill made by Thanatos' successor. Behold. Humph, he knows nothing of the true Thanatos. If he had, he wouldn't dare utter such nonsense. Pathetic. Is this all you can muster with Thanatos' power? I'll show you that your rotting death can't hurt a hair on my body. Who are you? Just an undead. Who is he? Don't know. Let's save our energy for now. In the future, the Wyvern and the Pope didn't die. The Thunder Monarch came here in response to my weapon. This will definitely affect the story. That's why I acted sooner than planned, but perhaps I should have delayed my entrance a bit longer. Interesting, then I'll do you a special favor and show you my true powers. This is my full strength. How fun. Luckily, they didn't recognize Thanatos' divine relic. What are you looking at? Come to think of it, he's the Thunder Monarch, right? In that case. Let's try poking him a bit, shall we? How dare you? Guardian of Thunder, Thunder Gauntlet. So it's you. He's fast. By now, I think I've dealt around 10% damage. To get a clear momentum going, I'll need to use Thanatos' energy. But I can't just blatantly reveal everything. I must be discreet. Thanatos' powers, huh? A mere priest's energy is purer than the Pope's. I guess Thanatos really abandoned us. I believe. So Thanatos isn't dead. He abandoned us and transferred his powers to that man. Why did you abandon us? He's going to kill us after he takes down the Thunder Monarch. Is he a judge who's here to give us divine punishment? Ridiculous. After he's done fighting the Thunder Monarch, will he be able to counter our ambush? Let's see if he can. What a monster. I told you, didn't I? I'm an undead. I'll show you how horrifying undead can be. I'll kill you and get my powers back. Every attack of his certainly packs a punch, but I can dodge them all. You have been inflicted with an abnormal status, electrocution. Resisting with strong magic. You'll be electrocuted for 1 second. Hey! Is this all your true powers amount to? Huff huff huff, damn it. That's dash. Thananos's breath. Ugh, cough. Thananos's breath, authority, active LV1. His breath is jet black, you cannot see an inch in front of you. His breath is true death and a nightmare. God of the hunt, arts. Effect, the user takes a deep breath and produces a fog around them. The range of the fog scales with level. All entities within the fog, except for the caster, have their sight restricted to 1 meter and cannot recover HP and MP. The debuff strength scales with level. All entities within the fog, except for the caster, also have their movement speed reduced by 20%, attack power reduced by 10%, defense reduced by 10%, and lose 100 HP per second. Consumes 1 DP per second. The effect is halved for any entities with a significantly higher level than the user, all entities that are 30 or more levels below the caster die. Cooldown. 10 in-game days. The Pope and Wyvern aren't here. Did they run away? No, they're likely hiding, waiting for a chance. I'm gonna take the Thunder Monarch down, and go after them. Nice to meet you, Hunting Apostle. So you're Lucifer. It's an honor to meet the representative of the Japanese server. Has the Sky Apostle not arrived yet? Yes, boss isn't here yet. The Thunder God, Thor, is dying. The first God Slayer among the players has emerged. He will be honored in the Hall of Fame as the God Slayer. Adding God Slayer Azura to the Hall of Fame. Inferno. In the end, it's as we expected. Well, the God Slayer title isn't the problem. It's that authority, and the divine relic. The Guardian of Thunder and the Gauntlet have already transformed an authority. Thor wouldn't have succumbed so easily, not even to a fallen god, had he possessed the axe, no. He would have still perished. Exactly. He has already killed the Thunder God. If he kills the Pope and Wyvern too. One thing's for sure. If Hyunsung kills them, he will monopolize the main scenario. Let's just pray that doesn't happen. Damn it. Azura must have gotten even stronger. Wait, calm down. First, I need to focus on my assigned task. Considering this God Slayer incident, and intel from the US server, Azura isn't in the central continent right now. Hunting Apostle. The Shinhwa Guild are likely aware of our movements, but they haven't pinpointed our exact location yet. Now's the perfect time to strike. Great. We'll raid the capital first. Japan utilized this same strategy to destroy a country. Pearl Harbor. This is bad. I gotta tell Reed. Oh, so, Japan destroyed Pearl Harbor, you say? This is already cheering me up. Yes, they reached out to ask if they should proceed as planned. Azura's God Slayer title will only make him stronger when he's facing a god. It won't make him stronger when he's facing apostles, who are the god's minions, since the apostles are clearly players. Stick to the plan. I eagerly await our next encounter. Yes, sir. Things are getting quite interesting. Indeed, I am very pleased. Catching Azura would be fantastic. Of course. You're here, Apostle. Damned. Long time no see, you both seem to be in good health. We gotta hold his hand while he's helping us. You're right. I've brought the nameless God's essence you've been searching hard for. If you surrender the wyvern's essence to us, I'll exchange this God's essence with you. Finally, we have it. Ha 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 ha. He got us good. Who would have thought the descendant was inside Thananos's dream? What do you mean? It means Azura entered Thananos's dream, defeated the wyvern from the past, and acquired its essence. You wouldn't understand even if I explained. Either way, it seems our plan has faced a hiccup. Whoa, even his laughter is draining my HP. But he already took the wyvern's essence from you. Yeah, that's how it is. Yeah. No point in stating the obvious. Haha, you seem bitter about losing an essence you can't even utilize. Ha ha ha. On top of that, our dear Pope has been cursed with the decaying death after losing the power of the essence he received. All I need to do is bring the man who Thananos himself bestowed the essence upon. What is it? Pope, your condition is awful, but I understand. To me, seeing you abandoned by Thananos is beautiful rather than ugly. Ha 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 ha, now that everyone's here, we can start setting things right. With the Dark Knight's essence, we can completely eliminate Thananos's descendant. Thananos's descendant? There's a descendant after all this time. After all my desperate cries. The essence? I'll hand it over. I don't care. As long as I can exact revenge on Thananos. Now, we have all the pieces in place. I've eliminated the Thunder God. Where did the Wyvern and the Pope go? They wouldn't run away. You'll regret accepting that love. Pass on our hatred to Thananos in your afterlife. Of course, they're here. I detest you. This is more interesting than I expected. Thananos has 3 apostles and 3 divine relics. Are there 3 bosses too? The Dark Knight seems to be the strongest of the 3. Things are getting weird, but I'll wait and see. It's fascinating that I can feel Thananos's power so strongly when he's so far away. Exciting, isn't it? Now, I need to focus on sealing those 3 he wants dead. Isn't that right, Elysium? Impressive. I should be the one saying that. It's not deep. Brace yourself. A big attack is coming. Power of thunder, penetration, hit, stab. I can take this one easily. Ha ha ha. Did you think this fight was only between you and me? Pathetic, you can't even gauge how powerful your opponent is. Couch. Even someone like you won't make it out alive after that wound. How does he have such? A huge recoil has caused your HP to drop. Your body will be frozen for 10 seconds due to the recoil. I'll get going first. I'll cover you. I can't use a skill when I am frozen. But Thananos' authority, conductor of death. I have authorities too. One that boosts attack power by 500% and makes you invincible. It's basically a cheat code. Adding on to that, if the attack hits, it triggers Nocturne too. The battlefield goes silent at the display of Thananos' fierce power, as if all noise was swallowed up. He blocked it. Wyvern's last-ditch effort. But the authorities' invincibility effect prevented all damage. You have acquired the Wyvern's essence. The Wyvern's essence is being transferred using Thananos's power. Are they healing themselves? They're kinda far, there's a lot of annoying undead there. I've got a good idea. Reaper's chains. I'm not sure if it'll work, but there's nothing to lose. Sky-splitting thunder, divine relic, category, divine relic, description, it's the most powerful divine relic possessed by the thunder god, Thor. A divine relic with attack power unrivaled by any other divine relic possessed by other gods. The sky god, who loved his son, joined forces with other gods to make it even more powerful. Obtained by slaying Thor. Some seals will be broken. Possesses Thor's authority. Seals will break as the authority grows. Restricted to Thor, god of thunder, and those who inherit his power. Usage possible, default option, can transform into thunder and lightning at the will of the wearer and can also be retrieved in the form of thunder and lightning. Option 1, can damage everything. Option 2, slashing with the blade causes 10 minutes of non-recoverability of the damage caused by slashing. Option 3, can generate and control lightning. The wearer is immune to all lightning property. Option 4. Option 5. The Reaper's chains keep the nocturne orbs floating, and the divine relic, capable of controlling lightning, merges the nocturne's lightning. The duration of the Conductor of Death, authority, has expired. You cannot use any skills or authorities for 5 minutes. Ah, is this his divine punishment? I can't believe, this is the end. Something's off. No message popped up. Does that mean he's not dead? That level of force should have obliterated everything within a radius of tens of kilometers, yet they managed to survive. What is this? I wasn't planning to do anything, but you kept trying to kill some really good chess pieces, so I had no choice but to step in. Looks like you know who I am. Why is he here? Chess pieces, he's the one behind all this. Well, you seem to be connected to Thananos too, but I gotta punish them myself. You can't kill them. But. Quack. The whole church of Thananos was corrupted too. So, the Apostle of Sleep is behind the curse of decaying death. As the hidden mastermind, I doubt he needed to reveal himself to unleash the curse. Does he have a secret plan? You've completed your mission. Returning to the present. Oh ho. You're from another time. I hope to see you again then. W8. I think the search is finally over, Elysium. Near the capital of Pearl Harbor. Fuck. I apologize for the unseemly behavior. And no, it's okay. I understand. But what are those stains on the statue? Blood? How scary. Who? Those are signs of devotion and reverence of our priests. I was late to introduce myself. I'm Libius, a priest of the Thananos Church. That's right. I think today will be a noisy day. Is everyone here now? The Dark Knight's order has been deployed as per the Master's orders, so these are all the people we have. I see. The Japanese server isn't our only problem after all. But since the Japanese server has already seized the Pearl Harbor Kingdom's capital, our priority should be to advance towards them. Now, let's declare war against our enemies. Who dash? Death. To the pagans dash. Who dash? Pearl Harbor capital. Who dash? Who? Let's tear down these city walls. Who? So you're here dash. A huge meteorite, and the gravitational field I sense. Azura. Show yourself, Azura. Fight with me, Tsuyoi, the apostle of the hunting god. There you are. Who are you? I thought I was famous in my own right, but I guess I'm nothing compared to Azura. I'm Rin, the Hero Guild's guildmaster. I'm here today to face you in Azura's stead. I'll kill you, then Azura, and reclaim what's mine. I don't think that'll be easy. That's a complicated skill he's got. This won't be easy. She's not as strong as Azura, but she's formidable nonetheless. Without a skill of god rank or higher, shooting an arrow from this distance will be challenging. I'll focus on increasing my accuracy as I close the distance between us. I must land a decisive strike as soon as I close the gap. I split the arrow, but it's coming back at me. My judgment was too late. You're strong enough to step forward, but you are not fit to be my opponent. Bring Azura here. I was prepared just in case, but it seems Azura isn't here yet. The meteor was also too weak for it to be Azura. He's powerful, but not as powerful as that woman, Han Seoa. She's quick. But this level of speed is something I can adapt to. I gotta put in all my energy. Now is not the time to conserve energy for later. I'll display a fraction of my power as a sign of recognition. Let the hunt begin. Come at me. A shadow. Die. When did you? You're not the only one with a card up your sleeve. Did he switch places with the shadow? If only I could do something about that shadow wolf, but the guild members are already outnumbered, with each facing 3 or 4 opponents. The Shinhwa Guild is handling the Black Association. Seeking help is not an option. I gotta overcome this myself. Such powerful sword chi, looks like I can't let my guard down. An earthquake? Out of nowhere. What are you doing? Get out of the way right now. Move. Our retreat. Phew, thank God I'm not late. Maybe using meteor was a little too much. I hope that didn't end him before the fight could even start. Purple mask. I have never seen it before. Is that a new mask? Something strange, he's dangerous. Oh. This is so exciting. A meteor. That is so cool. Whoa. Yeah. Apostle of Hunting, ranked number 1 in the Japanese server. Damn it. He's able to stop a skill from activating. The Apostle of Hunting, huh? I should play with him a little. Was this bow yours? Ah, no wonder. Apparently, it is supposed to be from the hunting god. But it's mine now, lucky me. I'll make sure to make good use of it. Thanks. It's so good. Why you? Taunting him is my favorite part. I don't have any bowman skills, but that shouldn't be a problem. I have to end it while he's still arrogant. Damn it. Dealing with Azura is challenging enough already, but now that woman too. Rin, I appreciate your help, but could you leave this to me? If that's what you'd like, I understand. I'm sorry, but there's a reason I need to defeat him myself. How does he know that defeating a user of the God grade class allows him to seize their authority and divine relic? Could it be that he got in touch with Thanatos? The hunting god sends a message to you. My child, there is no way it is Thanatos. If it were Thanatos, he wouldn't have just watched from the sidelines. He must have heard it from a different apostle. Could it be that the apostle of Sky has betrayed me? Then the only thing I can do is escape. Moreover, Azura isn't showing even the slightest weakness. It seems that his title of God Slayer is no exaggeration. Hey, can you even shoot an arrow with that body? In my experience, you need a good grip on the bow to ensure it shoots properly. Or you can't hear me because you're a loser without a divine relic. But I'm sure you at least have authority. Let's calm down. I can't win against him if I succumb to his provocation. It hurts my pride, but I'll have to use my authority as he said. I shall reclaim my divine relic. Zone Declaration. I aim for the head, unlike a certain somebody. You were much weaker than I thought. Fight me properly next time. Huff. Huff. A monster. I would have lost my head if it weren't for the shadow wolf. I want to run away. Alright, get up. It's not over yet, is it? This is my full power. This is no fun. Of course, this is probably a formidable power, but it feels underwhelming, perhaps because of the God Slayer title. I'll have to end this. Moon sword falling slash, amputation, strike, penetration, and stab, the power of Thanatos. Damn it. You have successfully defeated the Apostle of Hunting. You have acquired an authority. You have acquired the authority of hunting, Advent. You have successfully hunted a god. The effect of God Slayer has been deactivated. This is insane. Damn, had Rin not ordered us to retreat, we'd be ground to ash by now. The higher-ranking officials of Tsuyoi. Did they all commit harakiri? We won't have to worry about getting rid of them anymore. They're all dead. I know, right? It was not as big a deal as I expected. The fight was chaotic up until Azura joined us. Oh. Azura? He's coming this way. Oh. He took off his mask. Oh. You're. Actually, Azura's not my brother's friend, but he's my brother himself. No way. Awesome. WHO. WHO. Seeing how they're covered in blood, they must have come all the way by drilling through the dirt head first. Ah, so damn humiliating. Who? Master. I, your lovely Libius, have arrived. This time, Libius had a huge hand in this, so I should be nice to him. Phew. Libius. I have no words to explain myself. Ack. I can't believe Master is waving his hand at me. I'm deeply touched. Who? I'm glad to see you as well, but we don't have the time for idle chatter. Huh. Ah. Master. The eastern side has been invaded. What? Already? Azura, it's over for you now. Sky Apostles Sky Castle. Since idea is just a game, there's a high chance the servers divided based on country will be merged together. Let's begin the invasion. So I gotta make sure we're at an advantage compared to the Koreans before the servers merge. This will mark the beginning. We've arrived, Sky Apostle. We're here to pass judgment upon the pagans. We've arrived as well, boss. I'm Warren, the representative of the Black Alliance. Among the 100,000 followers of Zenith, 30,000 are players, and with Black Alliance included, we're way over 150,000. I'll use the trump card when Azura arrives. No matter how strong the Thanatos Church is, they won't be able to defeat us. Wah! Let's defeat those pagans. Let's win over the followers of the dead god. They're the Dark Knights of the Thanatos Church. I can't believe he's scared of lowly knights when he's the cardinal of the Zenith Church. They look strange. Why do I have to wear these clothes at this age? I'm so humiliated. I guess it's true that Thanatos Church isn't normal after all. I'll give you a chance to turn back now. If you do that, I will forgive you. We never planned on negotiating in the first place, so that's good for us. We just wish for you to swiftly pass through here. It's not a trap. But why? Those knights have received a lot of energy of sleep, which gives them an extremely lazy temperament. I believe they're completely harmless right now. I'm pretty sure their mission isn't to stop us but to learn of our standing. It's hard for me to trust him, but it is true that fighting right here would be a greater loss for us. We're extremely thankful for letting us pass through. You don't need to be that grateful. I can finally take off this armor now. Guys, let's clock out of duty, let's go. Who? Excellent choice. Right, this is good. After all, even though they're lazy, they're still from the Thanatos Church, so they would have been tough to face head-on. Let's charge. Pearl Harbor. The Black Alliance is said to have joined hands with the Sky Apostle. That was fast. Those damn bats, seeing how they're already cooperating, they must have a plan. Pope, we'll take the front this time. Sure, it should be fine to leave it up to Rin's guild. Ho! Aren't you going to personally handle it this time too? I eavesdropped on the conversation between the Sky Apostle and Sky God using Reed's powers. Apparently, they have a trump card to take me down. How blasphemous. Whatever the case, there's no need for me to respond to them if they have a trump card. I understand. It's only natural to not give them the opportunity to use the trump card. Well, I'll deal with them later, but now's not the time. But without us, who's going to go then? I get that Rin's guild is strong, but that won't be enough, will it? Our little master. My dear disciple asked me for help. Got it? So let's completely destroy them. Miss Uria, both His Majesty and Azura have asked you to take it easy. How long has it been since I got to stretch my limbs? This is gonna be fun. I don't think we needed to tag along. We can't escape. Ah, my territory. Martellion's king, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. They got us, we lost more than half of our forces in an instant. Seems like we've failed. Can you open the portal again? Of course, I can. Our master sure is mischievous. Who would have thought this would be a trap? It feels like something just slipped away. Must be my imagination. This sure is getting me worked up after so long. Miss Yuri, please stop this now. They've already died. My territory. Greetings, Azura. I'm Ark, one of your competitors from the Imperial Tournament. I apologize for the short notice. I thought it would be better to send a private message first, rather than barge in and say hello. I have a guild that I have personally founded and would like you to absorb it. There shouldn't be any issues, all 42 members of the guild, including myself, are over level 300, and all of our classes are rare or above rarity. We would be honored to serve you for the rest of our lives if you would allow us to do so. If you are even remotely interested, contact us. We'd be very grateful. Seabass, is there anything off about me right now? Not at all, young master. You don't need to be so nervous. That's the blue mask he was wearing when we first met. Don't tell me he wore it for me. Well, a blue mask should be good enough. Greetings. This feels kinda familiar. Nice to meet you, please get up. It's an honor to meet you again. As I thought, he's truly amazing. He seems really humble. Young master has great judgment after all. This way, please. Let's start talking, shall we? That'd be my honor. What exactly did you mean by me absorbing the guild? All the guild members, including me, highly respect you. We see you as a perfect idol. With your high level, you're now a user who's not within anyone's reach. That's why I thought you'd need a guild as well. I'm sure there's a group who envy you and get in your way. Also, even if you're strong enough to take down thousands or more monsters at a time, rounding up the loot won't be easy for you. That's when we'll be of help. If you take over our guild, we'll give you our loyalty. We only wish to be your elite guards. We don't want money or items. Aren't these conditions favoring me way too much here? Why are you doing something that practically gives you no benefit? It seems too excessive for simply being a fan. We get to appear in the videos of a legend and make history together. Also, we gain the honor of serving a legend. Why would you think we don't benefit at all? Ah. I see. It's not just about making history in idea. I'm sure you'll become a legend that surpasses everything. We would like to act as guards for a legend like that. This is superb. So they just want to watch or help me when I do scenario quests or make new records. Do I have to have you by me at all times? No. You can just call us by your side when you need us. After all, we need to level up from time to time to be useful as your guards. Great. My name is Hyun-sung. I hope we have a good time working together. Of course. Can I hear about everyone in detail? Sure. I'm a legend class at level 310. Black Guild, you damn bats. Die. Die, you pathetic cowards. We'll retreat, for now. They're retreating. Let's wrap up as well. What? Guildmaster, are we not going after them? If we do that and continue the battle, we'll suffer huge losses. It's best to retreat at the right time and have everyone gear up. According to Rin, those guys retreated right after respawning. They must be planning to invade again after gearing up. Until then, we need to use our forces sparingly as well. Damn it. Ah, it seems you've got a lot on your mind because of that elven child. What does he want? Can't you just get in touch with another one of the continent's 5 heavens if the elf child is causing trouble? It's not like you're an emperor. I'm sure one of the continent's 5 heavens should be enough to stop a disaster. That's what he said when he introduced me to those decaying death guys as well. After that, the disaster Uriah left behind caused utter ruin. I'm slowly starting to doubt him. Is he helping me or using me for Azura's growth? I just happen to know one of the continent's 5 heavens. His name is Animal King. The continent's 5 heavens aren't on the best terms with each other, so it'd be easy to convince him. How about meeting him? Are you sure this will work? Of course. Okay, then. We should slowly persuade him while making proper preparations. Of course. There won't be a problem on Lucifer's side either, right? Yes. We should head to the north in the continent when Lucifer's done with preparations. He may seem suspicious, but right now, this is the only way. Boss Pensalner. Their style is similar to mine. Even with low compatibility, if 40 people work together, I can get a fun video out of it, can't I? Phase 3. Ha. Perfect. It looks like you enjoyed it. Yeah. How about we get to the duel right now? J1's office. Basically, you got yourself a guild, so you made this video, right? Yeah, have a look and get back to me. Okay, got it. Azura Freestyle vs Azura Guild members, 42 of them. That was refreshing. I got to freestyle it and use all my skills together, they were stronger than I expected. Geez, that bitch wherein? Hey, watch your mouth. I'm telling you, she's the worst. I can't believe she ditched all her subordinates and ran away. Well, I kinda get it since she's an important figure, but running away? That's not right. Any progress? My love, of course, the Black Guild has already fallen down the guild rankings and is losing members in droves. No one wants to be associated with them. Once word gets around, the other guilds won't accept them either, so the right thing to do is cut them off straight away. Well, that's a relief nonetheless. What about the US server, did they retreat quickly? Yeah. It was hard to find them. The users who were left behind aren't that great either. But they're not ones to give up after one failure. We need to keep preparing for invading them as well. My love, nod, she's right. Being on defense keeps you at a disadvantage. We will get a chance to retaliate eventually after all. I'll go take a nap now. Okay, good work. Those guys, they're definitely coming. Reed eavesdropped on them and heard about the device that can seal Thananos' powers. Since it's complete now, they'll surely attack. Excluding me, there's a total of 3 players of God rank with the Apostle class. Among them, 2 are clearly hostile towards me. I should now practice for the next battle without using any of Thananos' skills. Well, then, let's rest a bit and then go to the dungeon that my dear Thana made. It hasn't been long since I found out that Thana could create dungeons. After all, even the stat window didn't provide any explanation. He was jealous of Reed, who could listen in on the gods' conversations, so he boasted saying he could build an entire dungeon within a month. Was it something like angels convey the words of the gods, but devils carry out the trials from the gods? Thananos' trial, special, type, dungeon, difficulty level, S++, description, this dungeon was created by Thana, the devil of Thananos. Seeing as it is a dungeon that holds the trial of Thananos, its difficulty level is measured to be extreme. Restrictions: beings with Thana's permission. Seeing how the difficulty level is higher than Thananos's dream, this should be fun. I'll be back in no time, so wait for me. Be careful. Hawawa, I'm not all that interested. I hope you come back safe. Well, maybe a little. Be safe. We'll protect this portal. Humph, I'll cooperate. Such pitch-black darkness. But as I thought, there's something here. Powerful humanoid monsters, maybe I'll be able to test out some skills. Come to think of it, the monsters have their eyes closed. Do they not need their eyes since it's so dark? Well, I wouldn't even dream of filming in here either. They're stronger than Pensalner even without their vision. I'll go all out. The new Azura mode, fueled by the power of Thananos. The name itself may sound grand, but it's just me using all my weapons and skills. This is the perfect place to start. Guardian of Thunder. Hit, penetration, amputation, moon sword falling slash. Thananos's nightmares, or a weapon. It's a dungeon where stacks build up, so it must mean I can leave anytime, but I won't be stopping till I clear it. Now that I've been using it for almost 2 hours, I've gotten used to the Azura mode. Ha. Ugh. You have eliminated Thananos devils. Your trial stack has increased by 3. Accumulated trial stacks, 38. Upon exiting the dungeon, you'll receive rewards proportional to the level of stacks you have gained. Phew, only 38 of them in 2 hours, it sure is difficult. Not to mention, it's way too dark. I still can't adjust to it. It seems the topography here is light absorbent in itself. Ah, is someone there? Judging by the amount of magic, it doesn't seem like it's the Thananos devils. Call of the Mysterious Man, rank, subquest in Thananos's trial dungeon. Description: a mysterious man calls out to you. Restrictions: receiver of the trial of Thananos. Reward: stack increase by 1. I should still keep my guard up. Who are you? Oh. So someone is there. As I thought it wasn't a hallucination. I can't see it all. I should use light magic for a little. Fuck, of course, something seemed off. The quest is complete, you have received a reward. Trial stack has increased by 1. Accumulated trial stacks, 39. Upon exiting the dungeon, you'll receive rewards proportional to the level of stacks you have gained. How did you end up coming in here? What do you mean how? Huh. Did you not come the same way we did? Wayak. Finally. Finally. Phew, sorry. I got too excited for a second there, it's okay, it happens. By any chance, can you come to our village with me? Village of the Unseeing, rank, subquest in Thananos's trial dungeon. Description: a man with blind eyes asks you to travel to his village. Restrictions: receiver of the trial of Thananos. Reward: stack increase by 1. A follow-up subquest, so it's a dungeon scenario. There's definitely something to this dungeon. Of course. Did they fail the trial? Or are they some sort of religious sacrifice? Seeing that they entered the dungeon from another entrance, there's a high chance they were offered as human sacrifice. If I'm lucky, I might just be able to get information about Thananos. I hope the village is bright. It's pretty tiring having to rely on my other senses to replace my vision. Once I get to the village, since it's a safe zone, I'll just complete the quest and then log out. What's going on? The badge of the trial. He can see. Ahem. I've brought the receiver of the trial, everyone. The quest is complete. You have received a reward. Trial stack has increased by 1. Accumulated trial stacks, 40. Upon exiting the dungeon, you'll receive rewards proportional to the level of stacks you have gained. Would you like to log out? No. As I thought, the village is a safe zone. I'll tell the receiver of the trial as the village leader. We offered ourselves to Thanatos. As I thought, there's sacrifices. Each of us had different reasons, but one thing was certain. We offered our bodies to Thanatos, vowing that we would no longer judge the world by what we saw. That's why our eyes are gone. Because only in the darkness can dreams, death, and sleep remain. Then one day, Thanatos' power disappeared. What? I know well that you can't understand. After all, I can sense a tremendous amount of his power from you. As people who sacrificed their bodies, we can physically feel Thanatos' power. But one day, that huge presence just disappeared. Can you even believe it? How can Thanatos, the creator and master of this world, just disappear? Even in Thanatos' dreams, he also disappeared, and because of that, the Pope fell. To be precise, the Apostle of Sleep cursed the people. Not to mention, if Thanatos existed, my class, descendant, wouldn't be needed. What's important here is Thanatos' whereabouts and the reason he disappeared. But we believed in Thanatos. We believe there must be a reason. The real problem was the devils. You are talking about those things from earlier. Right. It's them, the pitiful ones who forgot their master and are straying away. We could sense Thanatos, but since they couldn't, they must feel tormented. In the middle of it all, Thanatos disappeared, so they must be anxious. Please grant them eternal rest as early as you can. That is what we ask of you. Give them the blessing of Thanatos, the god of death, through death. As early as I can. This feels eerie. Save the devils of Thanatos. Type, subquest, rank, S++, description, grant eternal rest to the poor devils who have lost their master, for eternal rest is the best blessing for those who serve Thanatos. Restrictions, receiver of Thanatos' trial. Rewards, special rewards for clearing dungeons. The faster you clear the dungeon, the higher the reward. If you fail, you will not be able to enter Thanatos' trial again. Ha, as I thought. Though there's no time limit, it's a timed event. Leave it to me. Really? You're a savior, we can't express our gratitude enough. It may be a time attack, but I can't let this opportunity go to waste. I think I've already taken down over 150 of them. In the meantime, they have begun transforming as well. They're grieving. Glory to Thanatos. You walk a different path than me, but you're still one of Thanatos' followers, huh? Plus, they're getting stronger with time. Now fighting even 3 of them is a bit tough. Phew, is the boss or mid-boss coming soon? With this difficulty, I can probably get a good reward. Thanatos' fallen angel is here. Be careful, the angel who has fallen due to a sense of loss is unstable. His power. Ah, so you didn't abandon us after all. Ho. You impious being. How come only you have his powers? Fuck, my eyes. Regardless, I was right. How? Infuriating. I had barely gotten used to the darkness, then he came at me with light attribute attacks. I should have been ready, I was too careless. Should I just charge at him head first? This power is not meant to be possessed by someone uncivilized like you. Die. Hand over the precious powers you possess to me. Now that there's light, I can film this. How dare this damn angel act up? Keep sticking your neck out and it'll be cut down. You arrogant rascal. You are lowly beyond belief, but you have tremendous powers. I can't believe he would grant a lowly human the power to cut through light. Ah. As expected, his powers are truly great. Gravity meteor. Your insolence knows no bounds, huh? How dare you use another skill and not his powers? Fuck. Ah. That wasn't even half the usual force. Is it because of the little sun-like sphere he used? Here I go. You are amazing indeed. But this ends here. Here I come. This would have been way easier with the twin swords. Damn it. Quack. You rascal. I'll kill you. Die. What's this feeling? Spear of Thorns. Ugh. Judgment. You've eliminated Thananos's fallen angel. Trial stack increased by 20. Accumulated trial stacks, 225. Upon exiting the dungeon, you'll receive rewards proportional to the level of stacks you have gained. Great, just like this, I will head straight to the boss. What's that light? It's not disappearing. A key? You have acquired a certain apostle's key. Upon going to the village of the unseeing, this key will react. I should check this out. We are not far from becoming complete. Damn it, becoming complete? Nonsense. I couldn't even find my main body. Once we become complete, I promise your desires will be fulfilled first. Of course, but we still need the final sacrifice. I must head to the village of the unseeing, the place that has the people who have devoted everything to Thananos. I've returned. I'm back with the material that'll recreate glory. Why? I don't see the need for you to step up. That complacent attitude of yours is the reason behind your failure this whole time. Also, I need to check something. What? The village of the unseeing was managed by the Apostle of Sleep. Are you certain he is on our side? He could be deceiving us. It may be pointless at this point, but I won't forgive him if he has fooled us this entire time. We must get stronger. We'll start with the village of the unseeing that he controls. I agree. Certainly, if that's the case, you are the most suited, Quincelner. Inferno. He already has the key. I was worried about this from the moment he entered the trail. He obtained it before even clearing the quest he's in the middle of. The problem is that the god rank items that the Apostle of Sleep stole are the rewards. Though just because he got a reward in advance, that doesn't mean the quest completion reward will disappear, so he'll end up getting the other god rank items as well. Our only hope is that Dark Knight Quincelner, right? Quincelner has over a 90% chance of winning, but killing Hyunsung after he gets all the items would be useless. The balance between users broke down ages ago, so I feel like killing him would be the best option. You're not wrong, it would be greatly satisfying. Let's place our bets on Quincelner. Being Thananos' descendant makes Hyunsung a sworn enemy of his, doesn't it? He's definitely going to kill him. After all, with such an overwhelming difference in levels, Hyunsung could never kill Quincelner. That's right, everything will be okay. Oh. You're back. Are you done? Not yet, I'm here to take a break. Ah, of course, rest is important indeed. Make yourself comfortable. By any chance, has an apostle ever visited this place? An apostle? He seemed to be moving something here all the time until a few months ago. Until a few months ago, you say? That's right, but I never saw him in the village. Ah, yeah, you're not wrong there. That's because I can't see. Kakik. There's a high chance that what he moved were divine relics and items. That means there are divine items in this place. This is totally a key to the treasure house. Whoa, you have entered the hidden location, Sleep's hideout. All of these belong to the Apostle of Sleep. If I take all of this, Kakik. Skill, Thananos' narcolepsy, has been triggered. You will be forced to fall asleep. Ugh. Damn it, what else did I expect? You may set up Thananos' alarm clock. Would you like to set it up? Why now, of all times? The barrier created by the Apostle of Sleep, this mere remnant of his can do nothing to stop me. I found I. Ah, it's so fluffy. Maybe I should rest a few more minutes. HM. Jeez. What the hell? Quincelner. His level was adjusted in Thananos' dream, yet despite that, I barely won against him. Forgive me. Huh. I am a foolish servant. I failed to recognize your true intent. Please kill me, my lord. What kind of heads do these NPCs have to be able to just slam them everywhere? What on earth is going on? I am ignorant and fail to understand your will. Please punish me. Even Libius sang praises by calling me the true god after seeing me in the state of narcolepsy. I never thought Quincelner would act like this though. He seems very strong, fighting powerful monsters is great and everything, but I don't need to exhaust myself for no reason. Plus, why? When the final boss is being so friendly towards me. Was all of this a test? You made the Apostle of Sleep coax me to test whether I would be able to resist the temptations. Pathetically enough, I fell for the temptations, and mistakenly thought you had abandoned us, Thananos. This was also part of your plan. Please punish me for my ignorance. Raise your head. Become my sword and shield once again. That is your punishment. Ah. Oh, Lord, you are so merciful. I have always been your sword and shield, Lord. Whoa, I'm getting goosebumps. Quincelner swears his allegiance. Quincelner is now under your command. However, when by your side, his level is adjusted. That means when he acts as an enemy, and not by my side, he will have his original powers, right? Here is your first order. Go back to your base, and act as usual. Ah. To do that, I must use all those in the village of the unseeing as sacrifices. Is that okay? Those guys are planning to use the sacrifices to attain complete power. Can I clear the quest without the people of the village? Can they still gain complete powers with just half the villagers? They'd recover to some extent, but it wouldn't be complete. Even if they do manage to achieve complete power, they will remain powerless in front of your sword. Then that'll be your mission. As you command, my lord. The main scenario might just be getting way too easy. How about we get to clearing the quest now, yeah? I curse thee once and once again, the time for judgment is upon us. Boss Devil of Judgment. Now that I've defeated the boss too, is it the clear message? You have slain the Devil of Judgment. Your trial stack has increased by 2. Accumulated trial stacks, 325. Upon exiting the dungeon, you'll receive rewards proportional to the levels of stacks you have gained. You have cleared the quest. Bless the devils of Thananos. Clear, type, subquest, rank, S++, description, grant eternal rest to the poor devils who have lost their master, for eternal rest is the greatest blessing for those who serve Thananos. Restrictions, receiver of Thananos's trial. Rewards, special rewards for clearing dungeons. The faster you clear the dungeon, the higher the reward. If you fail, you will not be able to enter Thananos's trial again. It's a shame there's no authority, but including the Jade Mat, that's 3 divine items. I'm not sure if I'll get to use the Jade Mat. Now that I got all the spoils, it's time to leave. Would you like to exit the dungeon? Yes. Assessing your performance. Calculating. Total stacks, 325. Loading. Assessing subquest. Error, cannot calculate. Please wait a moment. Calculation error. This feels like déjà vu. Could it be? Calculating now. The rewards have been sent to your inventory. I had a feeling this could be it. Whoever's becoming his apostle later on, I'm sorry. I'll be making good use of these. Ah, what do we do now? Not only did he manage to make Quincelner his subordinate, he even acquired the war god's divine relic. What can be done? All we can do is watch. It's going to significantly impact the main storyline again, won't it? Right? Originally, the decaying death trio was supposed to attain godhood and wage war on the other gods, involving the whole continent. Now, even the AI idea might struggle to predict how the scenario will change. This is going to be a big problem for the next game we're developing. The company has already started trying to change its image. If Idea's ending gets messed up like this, it's going to be a disaster. Has there been an estimation for how long it will take user Hyunsung to complete the main scenario? It was analyzed that the main scenario would be completed 6 months after Hyunsung started playing. Since it's been 4 months since he started playing the main scenario, there are 2 months left until its completion. We must develop a new main scenario within that time. 2 months is not enough to promote the next game and review the capsule's compatibility. We need to create a suitable ending with the new main scenario and buy some time for development. So, I will be too busy to come here anytime soon. I'll leave it to you. Is this the place? Yes, that's correct. From now on, you will be reborn. Of course, you must pass the test first. Why did this guy come along instead of the boss? He always gives off an eerie feeling. The test won't be too difficult for you. Ah, thank you. I never imagined I'd become a god-tier class. I'll soon become an apostle. Finally, I'm one step closer to my revenge. Ah, right, I forgot to mention. There's something you must be careful about. Her power is too overpowering. If that power gets to you, all hope is lost. Please make sure to strengthen your resolve so that you can defeat our descendant. You don't need to worry. Because the next time we meet, I will be the winner. Wah! After reading the comments on YouTube, I thought I should do a live broadcast. Comments: is he really playing solo? Without live verification? I really do want to see a live broadcast. What? He hasn't done a single thing until now. Plus, with all these strange suspicions, it might be good to do it at least once. Quincelner. Why are you here? I've come to report to you. I apologize for bothering you during your busy schedule, but I thought it is only proper to report to you directly. No, it's fine. I'm simply astounded by your Grace's handling of matters. The sacrifice went smoothly. However, due to the insufficient amount, we must wait for a group for the awakening. Even so, if the Emperor of Decaying Death awakens, he will be a huge obstacle. When do you think he will awaken? It might take as long as half a year. That's about a month in real time. If that's the case, it's totally manageable. Also, during that time, the Apostle of Sleep stopped by. The Apostle of Sleep? Yes, he said the situation will get interesting with a new God's Apostle. That's all for my report. What is he trying to do? Just keep acting as usual. If you're absent any longer, he might be suspicious of you. Understood. I am deeply grateful for your advice. A new apostle, huh? This is making me curious. Could it be the Apostle of Light? Or perhaps the Apostle of War who lost his divine relic? The Sword of Athena, also known as the Sword of War. It is known to be Athena, the goddess of war's most cherished sword. It was obtained through Thananos's trials. Although the seal has been lifted by the power of Thananos, some options are limited due to job characteristics. Usable by the god of war, apostle of war, and descendants of Thananos. Holding Minerva increases your and all allies' stats by 10%. Also, Minerva's army's morale is boosted, and health and mana recovery is accelerated. Minerva can be summoned from anywhere. You can designate Minerva's army. They are warriors who have sworn loyalty to you. You can summon them anytime with Minerva. When fighting alongside Minerva's soldiers in battle, the owner of Minerva ignores all status effects. If Minerva's army's number is over 1,000, Minerva's final damage increases by 300%. Minerva's army returns to their summoning location upon death. Death penalty void. I guess it will be more fun to wait and see. How about I focus on live content first? The Apostle of the Skies, Sky Castle. I see you have succeeded. Your powers as the Apostle of War will be of great help to us. Yes, it's all thanks to you, boss. Obviously, it is. What about the authority and the divine relic? Well, the quest hasn't popped up yet. The martial god's apostle I'm in contact with also seems to have lost his authority. Tsuyoi also said his divine relic was stolen. And he lost his authority too in this battle. Azura, how many authorities and divine relics does he have? At this rate, we'll lose everything. Without the divine relic and authority, it's dangerous. The God of the Sky says that the Apostle of War truly shows his worth when equipped with his divine relic and authority. In certain cases, he's said to be more powerful than any other apostle. So, we'll wait until you get them. Everything else proceeds as planned. Understood. We can only seize the central continent if we kill Azura once and for all. Hello. Azura's first live. Hey. Azura is live. 10,000 viewers as soon as the live started. Seems like he's reading the comments. My disciple. Live Azura's first live. Master, long time. The first guest's a disaster. Ue Yuri-chan. Angel Yuri-yi. Master, I've already informed you in advance too, but many people are watching us. Ah, right, you mentioned that, hello. But didn't you say you needed advice? If my disciple hits a wall, I must help. Yes. I must indeed. I want to learn something deadly, cool, and fun. Deadly, cool, and fun. Azura's first live. Wow, maybe another continent's hero will appear. Something cool, deadly, and fun. I will show you. Die. Azura's first live. Is this really a war? Is war supposed to be cool, deadly, and fun? No wonder she's called a disaster, lol. I wish I could get hit too, sad face. You rude elf punk. What the hell are you doing right now? And we dip. What? Hee, how was it? Fun, right? This looks like things are going to get complicated. Azura. It's sudden, but could you go to the Kakuta's kingdom? What? I heard that you and Uriah flew a meteor there not long ago. That old man Duracell is furious about it. Oh, I see. He said he's cutting off trade with our empire. Huh. I told Uriah to apologize, but she wouldn't listen, Since I'm also responsible, I'll go. I'm glad to hear that. I was worried we might have to go to war with the old man Duracell, but I'm glad I took you as my disciple. You have accepted the quest. Quest, apologize to Duracell, one of the continent's 5 heavens, has been created. Apologize to Duracell, one of the continent's 5 heavens, rank, A+, description, you had fun with Uriah, causing significant damage to Duracell, one of the continent's 5 heavens. His workshop in the vast lava area was destroyed, so he declared he would cut off trade with the Empire. The Emperor has called you to resolve this. Duracell wants the fire dragon's heart of a dragon inside the Hamelpis Mountains. Bring him the fire dragon's heart as a token of apology. Restrictions, users close to Uriah, reward, one of the Emperor's skills, one of Duracell's weapons. Upon failure, war with the Kakuta's kingdom. Kakuta's kingdom. Ho, look who it is. Greetings to the Sage of Craftsmen, I have come to apologize. Apologize, you say. I wasn't planning to forgive you unless that elf kid came along. But since you, the Emperor and that elf's disciple, are going to such lengths, I suppose I should forgive you. Moreover, the Emperor even mentioned war. So I'd also like to avoid a war with the Empire, Master. Forgiveness is easy. It's not the first time the kid caused trouble, so I can understand. But you and I have our pride, I can't forgive you for nothing in return. So, as a token of apology, bring me the fire dragon's heart from the dragon that lives in the center of this mountain range. The quest, apologize to Duracell, one of the continent's 5 heavens, has been changed to a chain quest. Chain quest, apologize to Duracell, one of the continent's 5 heavens part 2, has been created. Apologize to Duracell, one of the continent's 5 heavens, rank, S, description, you had fun with Uriah, causing significant damage to Duracell, one of the continent's 5 heavens. His workshop in the vast lava area was destroyed, so he declared he would cut off trade with the Empire. The Emperor has called you to resolve this. Duracell wants the fire dragon's heart of a dragon inside the Hamelpis Mountains. Bring him the fire dragon's heart and apologize. Restrictions: users close to Uriah, reward, one of the Emperor's skills, one of Duracell's weapons. Upon failure, war with the Kakuda's kingdom. Of course. Just head straight that way. Take care. Yes, thank you. Looks like they still hold a grudge, that's understandable. How about I stream while catching the fire dragon? Let's do the initial gear setup to keep things interesting. The Nanos' narcolepsy skill has been activated. You will be forced to fall asleep. Would you like to set the Nanos' alarm clock? Ha, what else did I expect? Ha, what is going on? Fire Dragon Knight, Agni. Who the hell is this guy? He's sleeping here of all places. In a place where I can barely hold out with full-on fire resistance gear. Let's stay calm. First, I need to investigate. On a closer look, this guy, his gear is no joke. If I strike first, I can neutralize his fire resistance. Fire Dragon Charge. Master, I have returned after escorting the disciple. Judging by your voice, something must have happened. Yes. Ho, did something bother you? Master, if you stop forging now. Well, don't worry, I can always remelt the iron. Paying attention to your worries is more important. Master. Are you really not upset? I mean, the elf caused all this trouble as if it's a joke. And the Emperor even threatened us with war, didn't he? Is that what it looked like to you? What? Do you think the elf kid is just a troublemaker and the Emperor only makes threats? You still have much to learn. It's true that Brat causes trouble, but it's not just part of a joke. What? After causing trouble, she always apologizes in her own way. For example, who do you think cast the temperature maintenance spell that covers this entire workshop? It definitely wasn't me. Oh, yeah, come to think of it, only that elf Brat could maintain such a large-scale spell continuously on this continent. That Brat just wants to have some fun, so she always feels sorry and tries to make up for it. Even last night, she left something for me. If she's bored, she can just ask instead of causing trouble. I don't understand why she always creates a mess. What about the Emperor? Of course, the Kingdom of Kakudas is supporting us, but such excellent ores and gems are hard to come by without the Emperor's share in empire. We apologize and help each other in ways that aren't always obvious. The Emperor has his pride, and the kid her ego, so it's just that they don't show it openly. Is this the world of adults? You could say that. I can't say the same about that disciple though. I should go apologize to him for my disrespectful attitude. I'll get going now, Master. Be careful on your way there. That might be difficult with Elgers. I heard his recent moves are quite unusual. Geez, this is the problem with getting old. I worry more and more about useless things. I've informed the Emperor, so let's stop worrying. Hopefully, it's nothing serious. Oh, this person is one of the continent's 5 heavens, Animal King Elgers. Getting him here was quite a challenge. He is very stubborn, you see. Pardon for the late introduction, I am an apostle of the Sky God. Speak your business. Nothing else. Just, we would like you to fight the Emperor of the Central Continent. In return. To think you would try to strike a deal with me. Child. Since a battle with the Emperor is intriguing, I won't kill you. The Sky God senses danger. The Sky God warns you to be cautious with your words. Did you want me to fight the Emperor? Yes, Your Majesty. All right. What will you offer me in exchange for this battle? I will give you the Forgotten God's essence, which can elevate you to godhood. If I go beyond the battle and kill him, what will you give me? Come on, make an offer. If I kill him for you, what can you give me? If you kill the Emperor, I will give you. All right. Ho, this will eliminate Azura as a variable. This is getting interesting. You have obtained the Flame Sword. You have earned 897 gold. Narcolepsy has its perks too. Isn't the DP shop's cooldown time going to be over soon? I hope I get some axe-related skills this time. Anyway, let's go catch the fire dragon now, shall we? Damn it. Who is this guy? He's definitely not a ranker. Is he a hidden ranker? I recognize his skills. Someone that's skilled might be known. W8. He's Azura. Tom next video, Azura, the price for messing with a sleeping fire dragon, the fire dragon 2. Azura, this sly rascal. Fuck. The price for messing with a sleeping fire dragon. Agni, do you feel good taking what I was going to catch? Fucking Azura, your personality is shit. Legendary Fist, who is this nobody? You wouldn't even catch it. Wine God, yeah, keep dreaming at home. These people don't know anything. What is this? Email search details inbox unread delete reply all delete spam move, re. Are you a victim of Azura as well? Are you a victim of Azura as well? You're not alone, we've all suffered at his hands. Gathering our shared anger towards Azura, we are now ready. Now here, wow. This is insane. As Azura's #1 fan, he actually took down the fire dragon that easily. Plastic isn't the fire dragon at level 400? Seeing Azura in action, he could probably take on a level 500 too. Azura's control has improved again. His skill utilization has become much more natural. I'll report you if you swear, Azura. I wonder how far he will grow. I will end the stream now. You're late. Were you sleeping or something? Ahem, I took a little nap and then. Sorry about that. Thanks, you came just in time. He's handling something that hot with his bare hands. I'd like to give you weapons too, but, what? I'm short on materials to make gear fitting for you. Ah, I see. If you don't mind, could you go with my apprentice to gather more materials? I can give you some accessories right now, but accessories on their own don't feel enough, you don't have to agree though. You have completed, Apologize to Duracell, one of the continent's 5 heavens part 2. It has now changed to Apologize to Duracell, one of the continent's 5 heavens part 3. Would you like to accept? Of course, I'll go. You have accepted the chain quest. The chain quest, Apologize to Duracell, one of the continent's 5 heavens part 3, has been created. Rank, SS, description, after delivering the fire dragon's heart to Duracell, he wants to make you a better weapon as a token of gratitude. Gather additional materials with his disciple and bring them to Duracell. Restrictions, user close to Uriah, disciple of one of the continent's 5 heavens. Someone close to Duracell. Rewards, one of the Emperor's skills, 5 of Duracell's weapons. Failure will result in war with the Kingdom of Kukutas. SS rank. Even Thananos's dream was S+ grade. How difficult is this? Still, the increased number of rewards makes it worth the risk. I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of weapon it will be. I apologize for my rude attitude earlier. Ah. It's fine. His attitude has completely switched. We will now set sail. To meet the quest requirements, the duration until forced logout has been extended. You can play for up to 24 hours. The minimum rest period has been reduced to 1 hour. Where are we headed to? We are heading to a large island northwest of the central continent. An island? Yes, it's an island where no one lives after all kinds of wicked monsters gathered there. It's called Toship Island, and monsters in the level 400 range appear there. Quest progressing, Toship Island is temporarily unlocked. Only players with the quest are allowed entry. A hunting ground for level 400 and above. Time for lightning speed leveling. I never expected that prank and run broadcast to lead to this. Thank you, Master Uriah. We will arrive in about 5 hours. Have you ever been out to sea before? Yes, I've been out on a boat briefly before. I remember there being many sea monsters last time, but it seems quieter here. Ah, that's also due to Toship Island. Normally, monsters attack frequently at sea, especially large ones like krakens. But not here. It's because of the powerful monsters residing on Toship Island. So it's like a kind of territory marking, huh? Anyway, we still have some time left until we arrive, so I'll get some rest. Huh? Ah, I will wake you if anything happens. Thank you. Logging out in sleep mode instead of a complete logout. An alarm will sound if something happens to the character. I thought he was no longer angry at me, but he's totally holding a grudge. Where is that place? I'm not sure either. If you don't know, then who would? But I really don't know. This is the first time I've heard of Toship Island. Given Duracell and Wheel's behavior, it looks like it's been there for a long time, but I never made such a place. An island named after the letters from Thanatos and Hypnos, the motifs for Thananos, and now Thananos' descendant is heading there. Who exactly is Thananos' NPC? I can't find any information on him. Did he die or disappear? I don't know either. We designed Thananos as a god, but he's way too powerful. After all, he's a great divinity and a god of creation who punishes other gods. Having such a god would break the balance, so we didn't create him. Of course, we thought making Thananos' descendant would be fun, so I included it as an Easter egg, but I never created Thananos as an NPC. So, Thananos can't have made that island. We can't be certain of that either. Because after the appearance of a Hyunsung who is the descendant of Thananos, Idea's AI might have deemed that Thananos was necessary and created him autonomously. If that's the case, the authority code would be high, making it inaccessible even to me. At some point, all information about Thananos became inaccessible. If Thananos has been created, what on earth is he thinking? Who knows? Could Thananos be near Hyunsung? Perhaps, Thananos might be watching over his descendant. Quinelner's reaction this time was quite suspicious. Team leader, Hyunsung has logged in again. Yanon. Did you sleep well? Ah, yes. I slept well. We're almost there. Ah, is that the place? Yes, it's quite a large island. But its location is unknown to other continents. It's huge, so how come they don't know? There is a powerful monster that uses illusions, you see. You need to dispel the illusions with various items to even approach the island. That's why such a huge island remained undiscovered. How strong is it? The monsters there are in the high 400s. This is an invisibility cloak, you should wear it to stay safe unless you are with your master. There are monsters you can defeat, but it's better to avoid them. Plus, our destination is the island center, so we need to move quickly. Even better materials. Exactly how strong? You'll be satisfied. Sounds fun. Alright, but for now, let's head in this cave. Just in case, facing too many monsters at once could be risky. Even one strong monster is a tough opponent, so be careful. I wonder what kind of monsters appear here. What is this? I'm not sure, but the master said it's ancient writings from the lost civilizations. Despite some damage from monsters, seeing how it's still intact, they must have used strong magic. The wall material isn't that good, you see. Taship. The lost name is radiant and sacred. The nameless god is forgotten, and the forgotten god loses their name. The forgotten, nameless god cannot escape death. A god who chooses both death and life is 1 and 2. The god who is 1 and 2 is beautiful and hideous. 1 is revered by all gods, and 2 is despised by all gods. The god who chooses death is sacred. Name of the forgotten god? Now that I think about it. In Greek mythology, Theos is from Thanatos, and Hip is from Hypnos. So, Taship, reversed is Thananos. Both gods are derived from Thanatos, the god of death, and Hypnos, the god of sleep. There might be a connection between the two. Shall we go, Azura? Ah, yes. An island named after Taship, there could be leads about Thananos here. From deciphering that stone tablet, 2 gods are mentioned, Thananos and Taship. Did the god Taship lose their name and die? Ah. There was also an unavoidable death keyword in Dunfir. Dunfir, legend, type, weapon, description, a divine relic of a former god, now lacking its full power. The god died an unavoidable death, but the relic remains in this world, making many heroes. It's said that anyone pierced by this spear couldn't defend themselves. Restricted to, those recognized by the spear, can use. Options, ignores all defenses, top-level magic sensitivity. At first, I thought he was simply killed by Thananos. It might be a stretch, but this god could have also lost their name and suffered an unavoidable death. Based on experience, a revered god is likely to be Thananos. Conversely, a god related to and despised by Thananos would be Taship. It's complicated but worth looking into. Yes, I found it quite interesting. Is there any more? Of course, but we'll need to deal with the monsters along the way. Then, let's go. The cave we are heading to also has that inscription. It looks like we can gather more than just materials. Quest conditions fulfilled. The 5th trace has been unlocked. I like where this is going. Find Thananos apostles. Chain, rank, G, description, Thananos had 3 apostles. Discover their stories. 5th trace, uncover the secret of Taship Island. You will get closer to the truth. God-level quests affect the continent. No time limit. If someone else finds the trace, you fail. Rewards, divine authority skills or relics each time a trace is found. Failure results in a level reset to 1. I'll be able to activate a class quest and uncover Thananos' secrets. Azura, we have arrived. Even before entering, I can sense the powerful magic waves. This will be a worthy battle. I'll step back. Alright. Gravity meteor. He crushed the meteor in one move. This is crazy. Pathetic humans. I will kill you. It will be tough, but it's not impossible to win. I'm going all out. Let's start filming. Is he concealing a part of his body by changing the surrounding field? No, a boss of this level wouldn't be that simple. A boss that affects the surrounding terrain. Finally, this really feels like a game. In this phase, can only the white side attacking me take damage? This is a piece of cake, I'll block it. Ugh. An attack from behind? So the black side can not only hide in the terrain but also move freely. That means I have to think of this as fighting two enemies. I'll quickly take down the white one. Huh. Warning. Damage nullified. I can't strike the white one. The black side can move freely in the dark, while the white side is visible but can't be hit. It's absurd, but I have no choice but to target the black one. The problem is I can't detect the black one with magic when it's hidden. So, I need to react immediately the moment it shows itself. Reaper's Chains. Thananos Nocturne. Ugh. Oh, look at these guys. Two light terrain, have their roles reversed now. In that case, I need to finish this as quickly as possible. Burk. He's a bit faster than the black one. For this guy. Thananos Postmonition. You have activated Thananos Postmonition. You're under the effect of the survival of the fittest dream. For 30 minutes, all damage dealt is doubled. Hero's Cry, Aura Weapon, Gale Rush, Light's First Consideration, Truthseeker of Judgment. The Sabbath of the Dead. The Sabbath of the Dead has been cast on Timurai Arjun, Light. 3000 DP have been consumed. Timurai Arjun, Light, will fall into slumber for 1 minute. All damage to Timurai Arjun, Light, will be doubled for 1 minute. Thananos Breath. Conductor of Death. Thananos Lucid Dreaming. Karen's Sword Technique, First Form. Phew. Entering Phase 2. It's over. Karen's Sword Technique, First Form. Slash. All the writings got damaged. I was too reckless. But you were amazing regardless. The text says we need to go to the center of the island. Ah. If that's the case, there's an underground passage that my master found before. I didn't think it would be related to these texts. But, there's a bit of a problem. To put it simply, it's full of monsters and traps, but they shouldn't be too dangerous. Those monsters fled over here from the surface, so they are weak, and Master dismantled most of the traps. But, at a certain entrance, Master sensed a strange energy and said we should return. It's not just a matter of brute force, he said we'd be in serious trouble if we went in. For him to be so tense, I can't imagine what could be inside. Even one of the continent's 5 heavens was wary, but I can't give up on the quest. If it's not a matter of strength, we should check it out. Yes, I'll show you the way. Is that the entrance wheel mentioned? I don't feel any particularly strong presence. What made Duracell wary then? I'll go in alone, for now, wait here. I can't use Conductor of Death for 10 days, and my defense power is 0 due to Thananos' lucid dreaming's after effects, but it's all good as long as I don't get hit. And this smell, it's as if this is as I thought, a sauna, Looks like someone's there. Hey! Is anyone there? Damn it, it's a women's bath. Arrest that shameless man immediately. I'm screwed. You're saying we can deal a blow to Azura? That's why we are all gathered here. The fact is, we're all here because we're not strong enough individually. Aren't you being harsh? No matter how strong he is, he must have a weakness. Yeah, even Azura can't handle these many enemies easily. Greetings, Agni, the Fire Dragon Knight. Nice to meet you. I didn't expect to see the leader of the Black Spy Guild here. Now, there's the Araman Guild, ranked 2nd, the Kappa Alpha Iota Guild, ranked 4th, the Soren Guild, ranked 9th, and the Hegel Guild, ranked 14th. Moreover, we even have Lyra, the Thunder God, the official rank 7. She's got a fierce look in her eyes. Wherein, did you gather everyone here to catch Azura? It's not so much that I gathered them, we just naturally joined forces. Naturally. I see. Azura has many followers, but just as many enemies. There are even guilds formed by those who oppose him. Since I lack combat strength, I am instead financially supporting them. Anyway, let's begin our meeting. Honestly, I don't expect much from these weaklings. Even still, we can at least take down the Shinhwa Guild and Eden, who are supporting Azura. These forces are more than enough for that. Then the Sky Apostle will take care of Azura once we clip his wings. Toship Island. We must kill him. How dare he invade the women's bath? He deserves the most painful death. This is really bad. I can easily handle the guards, but that woman they call a queen. Please give the order to behead him immediately. Let's cut off his limbs. She's stronger than Timurai Arjun at the very least. Let's leave the limbs and cut off just down there. I'll make sure to kill that guy. Where are you from? I'm from the central continent. Oh, then what brings you here? I was on a mission to explore this island. I planned to collect rare materials and return, but I found a secret passage in a cave and my curiosity led me here. I see, then I have one last question for you. I will decide your fate based on your answer. I shouldn't have come. Now I see why Duracell was so troubled. What's your connection to Thanatos? Out of nowhere. What should I say to guarantee my life? This is hard. Tell me what you did to get cursed by that loathsome Thanatos, or else I shall assume you are a spy and have you beheaded. Me? Cursed by Thanatos? You better not try to fool me. I was furious after sensing Thanatos' energy, but I also sensed cursed energy from you. Just tell me how you're connected to Thanatos, who has stripped away all your defense power. Ah. It's the penalty for using Thanatos' powers, it must look like a curse to her. Then my answer is Thanatos, that son of a bitch. How am I connected to that fucking piece of shit? Thinking about what he did to me makes my blood boil, I even wake up in my sleep. And that's not all. Everyone associated with Thanatos is crazy, they are always shouting, who? Who? And when I try to kill them with a meteor, they just laugh and ask for more. Seriously, thinking about it more just makes me angrier, why should I be around that bastard? See, calm down. No, listen. Okay. He interferes with everything I try to do, and that's not even the end of it. He screws me over whenever I'm after something. He can give things to me straight, why does he always have to twist things up? Who? Those priests aren't normal either, they're all insane. These people hate Thanatos. I'll have to gather information here for a while. What do you plan to do now? For now, I'll just wait and see. I'm even more surprised to find actual intelligent beings here. I thought only monsters lived here, but to think they were hiding underground. With beauty surpassing elves and levels past 400, they must be a high-ranking race. And races living on this island must be related to Toship. Ah, yes. The Queen. Nice to meet you. You must be curious why I'm here, so I'll get straight to the point. I have a favor to ask of you. Ah, that's all right. What is your request? First, I must apologize. I never imagined I'd make such a request from an outsider. It's fine, I'm just grateful you've forgiven my earlier rudeness. Please, feel free to tell me. They say the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Besides, you speak quite politely for an outsider. Ah, you're too kind. It's only right to tell you about us before making my request so you can easily understand. I'll explain why we hate Thananos and why we've settled on this island. Thank you. We are the race of dreams and the night sky, the Thlethi. We worshipped a god named Toship, not that loathsome god Thananos. He was a god who stood shoulder to shoulder with Thananos. But Thananos betrayed him. That's what we believe. The story could be false, but one thing is certain. Thananos sealed Toship, and that is an undeniable fact. If Toship was on par with Thananos, then no other gods could have messed with him, so it must have been Thananos. You're right, we have been blessed by Toship all this time. He is the god of dreams, the night sky, and nightmares. But long ago, when Thananos disappeared, he disappeared as well. Thananos disappeared? I thought so too until I met you. Our Lethe race has always been known as the race of female shamans. Unlike angels, we directly feel the gods and receive their blessings. Our race was especially blessed by Toship. We thought Thananos disappeared after sustaining a severe injury in the fight against Toship. But after sensing Thananos's energy from you, it seems he hasn't disappeared. Haha, but there's no evidence of betrayal or of them dying, it's just speculation. Toship's disappearance wasn't caused by Thananos. One is revered by all gods, the other despised by all gods. It's more likely due to other gods. Toship lost his name and was forgotten. The lost name is radiant and sacred. The nameless god is forgotten, and the forgotten god loses their name. The forgotten, nameless god cannot escape death. Sacred is the god who chose death. It said the nameless god cannot escape death. Given that the first sentence calls Toship sacred, it likely means he chose death, right? Also, both 1 and 2 suggests that Thananos and Hypnos were the same god. The god who is both 1 and 2 is beautiful and hideous. 1 is revered by all gods, and 2 is despised by all gods. After all, its name was derived from Thananos and Hypnos, and both control dreams. There are still some confusing parts, so I should look more into it. So, I have a request for you. Ah. Yes, please tell me. There is a portal in the center of this island. None of our Lethe people know where it leads. That's because no one was given permission to enter that place. Could you explore that place for us? Find Thananos' apostles. 5th trace, uncover the secret of Toship Island. Beneath Toship Island lives a race called the Lethe who worship Toship, but the queen, who was waiting for Toship after he suddenly vanished, is suspicious of the portal in the center of the island. What secret might be hidden there? Follow the queen's words and investigate the portal. That way, you will get closer to uncovering the truth. No time limit. If someone else finds the trace, you fail. Rewards, divine authority skills or choose divine relics each time a trace is found. Failure results in a level drop to 1. It would be my honor. I will investigate it to atone for my sins. I can get a hint about Toship now. And if I turn this into a video series, it'll be pretty fun. Will you be okay? Yeah. Wheel, do you want to wait here? I want to come along too. I promise I won't be a burden. Alright. Would you like to enter the portal? Yes. Welcome to the Fields of Elysium. Wow, the Garden of Dreams, the Fields of Elysium. Here you can achieve anything. The Fields of Elysium, huh? Is it a paradise-like place for the Apostle of Dreams just like the Apostle of Death has the Netherworld? Netherworld or Paradise, they're both afterlife realms, so they might be connected. Maybe I can retrieve the divine artifact I left behind before. She said souls were split and sealed in Elysium, right? Maybe if we head to that village, we might learn something. Wheel, let's go. The invisibility cloak is amazing, even I can't even sense him. Wheel. Could it be that he didn't make it through the portal? Wait, that would be a relief, but if the portal took him to a different place it'd be dangerous. It's pointless stressing about it now. I'll just assume he was taken elsewhere and go straight ahead. What is this place? There's not even an ant around, let alone people. I'm alone in the village, huh? It kind of feels creepy. It also feels somewhat familiar. Oh. It's that house. Could it be that this place is the beginner's village? I spent a year here, so there's no way I'd forget it. Though of course, I mostly just slept here. It's been a really long time. What am I supposed to do here? There's one thing that comes to mind. Since Elysium is the Apostle of Dreams, I should try sleeping. A cloud bed is nice too, but nothing beats a good old mattress. Plus, when else will I get to visit a map that only appears temporarily for beginners? He's already deep asleep. Oh my God, please protect this world, please protect my fields. Inferno. Where is this place now? Isn't it the beginner's village? Even Hyunsung recognized it. Ha! I've never created a place called the Fields of Elysium. And the beginner's village's data is erased once you leave it. Level up, let's leave. I didn't have the luxury to save that data, so it was set to delete automatically, so, what on earth is this? Could it be an illusion? An illusion, you say, anyway, the problem is the appearance of Elysium. Is Elysium not supposed to appear? The character Elysium is dead. Elysium is not a living NPC. Only its thoughts exist, and even those are sealed in various items. The reason the Apostle of Sleep took the divine artifact was simply because they missed the dead Elysium. Then what did Elysium mean when she told Hyunsung, the thoughts will flow into the main body and awaken it? Elysium herself isn't aware. Her thoughts alone possess great power, so it could be hard for her to believe that she's dead. But the fact is, according to the setting, she is dead. See here? Yeah. This is the search window. It shows below it the survival status of the NPCs. Sharon, Uriah, Elgers, Acheron, Elysium, Dorgnome. It's colored red, so, where did the Elysium that appeared near Hyunsung come from? That's the issue, I don't get it either. The fields I created definitely only went up to the netherworld and the realm of the gods, so how did the Fields of Elysium appear here? Sigh, plus, I don't know about Toship Island either. Idea, what on earth are you doing? Where is this place, why is Elysium there, and you and Toship, that name shouldn't even be mentioned yet. There is no way the final boss's name would already be mentioned. Yanon. The Fields of Elysium have awakened from their dream. Be careful, a wave is approaching. Oh, so sleeping was the key after all. Plus, seeing how the Duracell quest is still active. Wheel must be safe too. Since the quest had the keyword, with his disciple, if Wheel had died, I would have failed the quest. There's nothing to worry about. Is this fog? That's. There are hundreds of them. Timurai Arjun, was it? They look similar to that black and white monster. This won't be easy. Gravity meteor. You have gained a large amount of EXP. Rewards will be provided when you exit the fields of Elysium. Reaper's Chains. Thananos' Nocturne. Charon's Swordsmanship, Second Form. Flash. Gravity Meteor. Ugh. If it wasn't for indomitable will, I would have been swept away too. Did they survive by absorbing each other amidst all the chaos? Moreover, each one of them is stronger than Timurai Arjun. Since my defense power is 0, I can't use lucid dreaming or conductor of death. Well, having those two might have made things way too easy. We'll kill you. How dare you? Qua. It's time I used that reward I received. Summon Minerva's army. The divine relic of the goddess of war, Minerva, not only gives buffs, but it can also summon designated allies from anywhere. Thank you for calling us. I'll be depending on you. Then, I'll leave part of the work to the guild members. Charon's Swordsmanship, First Form, / Receive. Our. God's Judgment. Charon's Swordsmanship, First Form. / Please. Please show mercy. Do you think you're in a position to beg me for anything, Elysium? Ho. That bow is a divine relic of the hunting god, that sly bitch. You must be involved in this. You must have stolen the relic using dreams with Thanatos gone, only you could have interfered with this. Death can't move, and sleep has power but not the competence for this, which leaves us with you. I'll think over your request carefully. Ichem. He's strong. But if strength is all you have, you won't be able to escape death. Although, that would be quite fun too. If the descendant dies, then I might even be able to see you again. Phew. Ha, ha, ha. As expected from Azura. Each one of them was stronger than Timurai Arjun. Yet, with only 6 guild members in their mid-300s managed to handle it. Moreover, those two faced one each. Taking charge of the guild was a good choice. Since everyone is ready, shall we go? It's eerie. Sun. How is there a sun underground? Ding. The job quest, the 5th trace of Thanos Apostle, has been added. 5th trace, uncover the secret of Toship Island. The Lethe race living underground worships a god named Toship. However, their queen suspects the portal in the center of the island holds a secret, as they await the return of the long-vanished Toship. What secret is hidden there? Investigate the portal as the queen instructed. Entering the portal. Surprisingly, it was the fields of Elysium. Where all thoughts are sealed. Is she here? If not, is this place related to her? It's an unknown place. Upon entering the underground, another world unfolds. Is it a fairy tale land? Or just a dream world? Investigate the fields of Elysium and find the connection to Toship Island. As it is a linked quest, there may be additional changes. According to the Queen, Toship was also called the god of dreams, right? If you think about it, Elysium is related to Thanos, the apostle of dreams. Thanos also governs dreams, but is usually known as the god of sleep and death. For some reason, all thoughts in Elysium are sealed. Have people forgotten that Thanos is also the god of dreams? Forgotten. Toship, the lost name, is glorious and holy. A god who has lost his name cannot avoid death. A god who chose both death and life is 1 and 2. A god who is 1 and 2 is both beautiful and hideous. One is revered by all gods, while two are scorned by all gods. The god who chooses death is holy. A forgotten god loses his name. And a god who has lost his name cannot avoid death. Thus, the primary domain leads the name, and only Taship, who mainly precedes with dreams, may have met death. So, the most important hint lies in the reason for Elysium's seal. Could it be revealed here? In this dungeon, most of the stone tablets have been deciphered. Now, we just need to obtain the evidence. Once we get the evidence, the quest will be complete, right? Let's go. The descendant of Thanos. There are more people after him than I thought. With the people we have now, we have the strength to win against even the Shinhwa Guild. And even Azura wouldn't easily win. Moreover, added to how Lucifer has ascended to a new level, we have enough power. This feels unpleasant. Calling me here and then saying nothing, how rude. Ah, I apologize. Layra, I have a proposal for you. On servers other than the Korean server, it's easier to gain experience. To balance things out, the monsters give more experience. So you're saying I should cooperate with you to make it easier to level up? If that's all, I'm disappointed. If that's all you have to offer, I'll be going now. I will grant you a God grade class.